So we'll try it. We'll try it. And if I fail and suck dick, then hey, you know, never a bad night when dick sucking's on the table, right? But we'll try it. We'll try it. And if I just bounce off it a couple times, we'll try something else. So the dare specifies it just has to be a nightmare mission of any flavor, of any persuasion. So we'll try it. Kind of like yeah. Same presentation. Maybe not style, but presentation. Fidelity. Is that the word? Fidelity. As McPixel. It was really fun. I thought it was very sweet. So I followed the developer for that game, Sasowski. I followed him on Twitter, and of course, whenever I upload to YouTube any of the VODs to my like stream archive channel, whenever I upload to YouTube, I always, if possible, I always tag the developer and publisher if they have a YouTube account. 90% I can get one or both. Usually I can get one or both. And in Sasowski's case, he's on YouTube, and clearly he follows it very, very closely. Because when I uploaded the VODs for the McPixel and McPixel 3 playthroughs, he commented on both. And at the end of the McPixel 3 video, I remember saying like, wow, we beat the game, we got all the endings. Wow, I guess I did great with this game. I hope I'm a McPixel expert now. I hope I'm a McPixel, a licensed McPixel expert. And Sasowski actually commented on that video and said, I hereby decree you are a licensed McPixel expert. And I thought that was really nice. So that's one of the many nice things about streaming indie games, such as this one, is that, you know, of course, it's truly a smaller, you know, dev team. And in Sasowski's case, he's, I think, a solo dev. He probably, you know, contracted some things like music to be handled by other people, but yeah, he primarily made that game by himself. So it's kind of fun, you know, you get those little interactions that you'll never get with, like, you know, an EA game or a Nintendo game, obviously, but it's kind of fun to have those fun little moments with the developer, or sometimes a publisher. You know, sometimes like a publisher, if I post on Twitter or Instagram, you know, they might retweet or share my post, or they might like it, or, you know, otherwise interact with it. But comments like that make it kind of fun. If you don't win a key for this game, that's correct. That's correct. This game is 20% off. Thank you, Will. Good reminder. It's 20% off right now, which I think brings it down to 20 bucks. Which I mean, I've streamed this game a lot. I've streamed this game a lot. Part of which is because the co-op is great, and also because I'm chasing these dare drop challenges. You know, chasing these dare drop challenges. I like both of these. I feel like I should go over this one. This one's a little bit more reliable. I like both of them. So I'm chasing the dare drop challenges. I'm trying to unlock challenges for the homies, which is fun. Ooh, lots of barrels down here. I think I will try to focus this tunnel here. But I've played this game a lot. I mean, for me, looking at it as objectively as I possibly can, I would say that 20 bucks is pretty reasonable for this game. I think this game is very good. I think there's a lot to do. I think the co-op is great. So for me, 20 bucks says it's worth it. But we're guaranteed to have at least 6 keys for this game to give away. 6 keys for this game to give away next week. Maybe more. Maybe 9 if we can really play our cards right. So we'll see. There we go. So we got those knocked out. The ones behind me. Oh, no. A few of them are moving. You can see on the radar they are moving. And use the radar to kind of gauge their movements. Use the explosives to the best of our abilities. Also, a reminder, one thing I never mentioned when I streamed this game the other day, there's a Twitch Drops campaign for this game for some cosmetics, which is really fun. Twitch Drops, you've probably seen the pop-ups where if you watch a stream that's streaming under a certain category for a certain amount of time, you might get a little pop-up that says, oh, hey, you have this cool thing added to your Twitch Drop inventory. Click this thingy to, like, you know, to redeem it or like sync your account so you can activate or access this thing you've unlocked. So there will be like Twitch Drop campaigns for League of Legends or for Sea of Thieves or Warframe, where you'll get some cosmetics or premium currency or like that kind of thing. And yeah, there's a Twitch Drop campaign for this game too going on. I think it's for 2 cosmetics, 2 weapon skins for this game. You can get for free just by watching the stream. It's that easy. You don't even have to like subscribe or follow or, you know, touch your penis while you're watching me. You can just fucking do whatever and just have the stream up. And I think it's half an hour for 1 skin or maybe it's 1 hour. Maybe it's 1 hour for 1 skin and 2 hours for the second. I can't remember, but it's like a small amount of time. That's pretty cool. Gun touchable. Yeah. The same developer as Deep Rock Galactic, right? And then Will says, my birthday's coming up, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Will, I'm going to assume that the not like this emote is because you're so happy about it. Because you're so happy about it. And because you are so excited to gain another year in another number, unlike the age number. And you're so excited for the wisdom being accrued. That's exactly it. No dread, right? No existential dread. Right, so they were saying we have a reroll that's available now. Short range is not great for what we have right now, and I don't think I necessarily want short range with this challenge. Like, I don't want to be up close and personal with the scary dudes. Long range is alright. Remove recoil and damage fall off. I don't think I want hip fire. Although that would be cool if I got, like, the minigun. If I did, like, a minigun build. So, long-range crit wouldn't be terrible. It wouldn't be terrible. Recoil weapon fall-offs is good. Per meter of distance, crit chance goes up a whole bunch. Maybe I'll just take this one. At first, I was thinking I was going to reroll, but you know what? I'll take the crit one. Crit one's not bad. As long as I'm far away, I'll get good... Ooh, these are... Oh, fuck. This is actually awful. These are the gun guys. These are, for my money, the hardest enemy type in the game. I would rather fight the standard boss twice than a room full of just shield guys. Shield gun guys. Because they have that SMG that just shreds your dick. And not the good kind of dick shredding. Not the good kind of the dick shredding that you know, Gracie does that I like. The kind that you know, makes me cry. Instead of the other word that begins with the letter C and has 3 letters in it. And produces moisture. So yeah, these guys are fucking terrible. And what's tricky with this room is that it's all open. You know, it's hard to like corridor dudes into like small little regions. It's hard to like corridor them and like only have some dudes engaged and others be hidden. Now, that being said, this actually might work. This might work because if I like tickle that guy's penis right there, that guy right there, if I tickle his penis and hide behind this rock and these boxes, I might only pull just him or maybe a few others. I'd want to pull them all at once, basically. Because they're, even at this range, it's such a small and unassuming looking SMG, but the damage that thing does is bananas up the ass levels of difficulty and damage numbers. And also, it's nightmare mode, so it's going to be even, like, worse multiplied than normal. So, I'm a little scared. But I'm going to try it. Whoop. I stunned him. Okay, so he hit me once, and he took over half my shield off, but also I did kill him. So that's actually not too bad. That was not as bad as I thought it'd be. Oh, I got 2 of them. Yep. Now, the good news is I'm really far away, so my damage is pretty good. Ooh, I'm stunning him. Oh, that's because of the cool thing it does. Yeah. That's actually huge. All right, so if I'm given the option, I would love to... Oh, look at that. I got hit a couple times. And it shredded my shield and did some damage. If I would have gotten hit like 2 more times, it would have been toast. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is scary. However, the element that we have is actually kind of great for this because the damage is good, but more importantly, it interrupts them. It stuns them really well. Oh, he should, yep. So the fact that it interrupts them is actually kind of huge. Jetty's, yeah, he's aiming. So yeah, if I'm given the choice, what I might do is maybe invest into this specific element. Oh, fucking hell. I might just do that. Fucking shield, man. Fucking shield, I'm having a hard time getting around it. Okay, we got him. All right, so we only lost a little bit of health. That's actually not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, because yeah, those guys, for my money, are the hardest enemy in the game. At least from what I've seen. I guess in all fairness, I've yet to see Zone 3, so who knows what fresh fuck Zone 3 is waiting for us, but... I think those guys are the hardest enemy in the game so far, even more so than the melee shield guys. Even though the melee shield guys don't show up until much later in the game, for some reason the developers think that enemy type is less scary, whereas I think the gun shield guys are the way scariest. Which build would be the best for Nightmare? It's a good question. I mean, one of the most powerful is long-range sniper builds. That's one of my go-tos. I love me the good long-range sniper build. And I don't want to just do the same thing every time, but that might be what I, like, slowly nudge towards, lean towards a little bit, so we'll see. We'll see. The affix rerolls sound nice, but I think I'll take the stagger chance. I think I'll take the stagger chance. That sounds kind of nice. We got Farsight. He says, go with the cloak. Yeah, good to see, by the way, Farsight. He says, cloak, hood, and sunglasses, and the cock necklace. I'm just going to assume that that is a very deliberate, what's the word? Neglecting of the letter L. I'll just assume the letter L is broken on your keyboard for that one sentence only. Give me 1 sec, friends. Let me go grab the cloak and the sunglasses and the cock. Let's get back into it, friends. Back into the run. We're doing all right. We had a pretty tough room just now, but feeling good. Feeling good. And Duder Dead says, yeah, the King of the Hill reboot is quite good. That is genuinely good to hear. Because you know that feeling of nervousness whenever a new thing like that pops up. You go, oh, I hope this is good. It is not always good, but this one could be great. Speaking of things that could be great, I love this weapon, the Revenant. Very, very, very good weapon. I'll take it. I'll take it. I like the gun we're currently using. But this one, really good DMR, fairly quick firing rate, 12 bullets in the mag. It's not as many, it's fewer bullets, obviously, than this one's, 22. You see that damage? This thing is a fucking chonker of a bullet launching device. I love this thing, and I like that it's a nice step down in, like, stiffness than, like, the proper sniper rifle. This one's a little bit more fluid, a little bit more flexible of a weapon. You know, it fires a little bit quicker, has more bullets in the chamber. You're not reloading after like 3 shots. So yeah, I love this thing. I love this thing. I don't usually use it all the way through. Usually, like, I'll eventually settle on whether or not I want to level into assault rifles or sniper rifles. That's like my focus. So I don't know if I'm going to stick with this forever, but as like an early build, early run weapon, I fucking love the Revenant. It's a very, very good weapon. All turrets. Turrets all the way down. You know, that's actually not bad. It's actually not bad because turrets are pretty easy to deal with, generally speaking, because they can't move to you. They cannot move to you. They play kind of on your terms. It kind of works well. There we go. Ouch. Still got shot. Yeah, but with a weapon like this, you can pump them real good from a distance. Get that damage bonus when you're firing from a distance. Good shit. Garland and Allen, yeah. Which is, I'm assuming, yeah, Arlen, right? Yeah, so which is, Arlen is not a real place, I'm pretty sure, as you probably know, Duder Dead. So, presumably places that at least partly responsible for inspiring Arlen is perfect. That's perfect stuff, man. Yeah, it's more or less where it was based or where it was inspired. That's delightful. Take it very seriously, as you should. Now, Duder Dead, I think I know the answer. But who's your favorite King of the Hill? Actually, I'll pose this to anybody who would like to answer, but I'm especially curious to hear Duder Dad's answer. Who's your favorite character in the show? Reboot or otherwise? You know, it matters not the exact specifics. Have to drop in. There's no wrong answers. There's no wrong answers. I love hearing the answer to that question, because I'll admit I did not always love King of the Hill when I was younger, but I have always appreciated their very well-made characters. Their characters are very, I think, well-made and diverse and like kooky and weird and funny. They're like very endearing. The problem is I had a hard time with that show back in the day because I like begrudgingly had to attend a very rural high school. Like, my mom got remarried when I was in middle school. So I moved to a different school from middle school and into high school. And the town in which I moved, like, I made friends. Some of whom I'm still friends with to this day, that I love dearly. And, like, there's people there that were great, but there were also people there that I did not really get along with. And, like, you know, it's like very rural, very, I don't know. How do I say this without making it sound like I'm being a dipshit? Political persuasions that I don't always agree with, but that was like 98% of the town, and that's the thing too, not a lot of diversity at this place. So anyway, there were aspects of that show that reminded me of where I went to high school, so it took me a long while to like get over that. And now that I'm over that, I look back at that show and I go, yo, King of the Hill fucking rocks. King of the Hill fucking rocks. I was full of shit. King of the Hill slaps. I'll do the lightning. Lightning is good. The plasma is good too. It reduces the attack rate, but this adds more crit chance. That procs really well with this guy. This adds crit chance. This adds crit chance. So I'll do all of it. I'll do all of it, baby. Least favorite is Peggy. That's probably how it is for most people. I think most folks would probably agree. Peggy is most folks' least favorite. She can be a little annoying at times, but I think like that's kind of the point. I think she serves as a good foil. Maybe foil is not the right word, but a good counterbalance to like Hank's character. I think like she serves like from a writing and like character building perspective. I think she serves her purpose well. She can be a little annoying, but I think she wouldn't work as well any other way. So I think like you need somebody to be that character in that kind of archetype, so it kind of worked out. Oh, Jesus fuck, I got fucking exploded. But it's okay. So one direct hit with the rocket was not enough to kill me, but it definitely didn't feel great. Yeah, she has her funny moments. Yeah, no question. No question she has her funny moments. But yeah, she's frequently annoying. Like, I will readily concede. Whoa, shit. Readily concede that, yeah, she can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but I'm annoying too, so fuck do I know, right? I don't know jack shit. Got Aleph in the house. What's up, Aleph? Good to see you, bud. I'm assuming you're applauding my extremely based and cloak-pilled what's the word? Fashion choices. It's called fashion sweaty. Move out of the way. There we go. That's all the dudes killed. We're doing the Uniform Chaos Challenge on Nightmare difficulty right now in this game. It is the one where you have all the same enemies. All the same enemies. All the same enemas. So, not in every single room, but when you enter a room, the room is exclusively populated with one enemy type, with one exception, and that one exception is the very last room. Very last room, things get kind of weird, and it's wave-based, but up until then, each room is one enemy type, and that's it. Fire rate goes up for 3 seconds after reloading, not bad. Stagger chance of dealing a new... that's probably not going to happen, because we're only going to have basically... Well, maybe that's the question. Maybe I should, like, spec into multiple elements. Because I'm usually going hard into a single element type. That's the problem, though. That only really works if I'm, like, doing grenades with one thing and guns with something else. I just do the fire rate one. The fire rate one makes more sense. Sorry, by the way, looks like my internet got a little bit scrungy there, but I think it's back. I think we're back. Yeah, sorry about that. So if you drop frames, it was not on your end. It was entirely on my end, and my internet shall receive a very public and very sensual spanking when the stream ends tonight. It will be spanked. I will call it naughty names. It will give me conflicting sexual feelings about how I feel about my internet connection. It will make my wife uncomfortable. Rocket, guys, 2 rooms in a row. What the heck? You know what? I wasn't gonna say it, Dude or Dead. I wasn't gonna say it, but I was like, I bet Dude or Dead's a Boomhauer guy. I bet he's a Boomhauer guy, and you know what? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I should have said something as evidence of this, but internally in my brain, I was like, I bet he's gonna say Boomhauer. Boomhauer's probably my favorite. There's, you know, like, we have some moments. We have some episodes where we get a glimpse into Boomhauer and how he's like, he is a little bit more sensitive, right? Than he lets on. He's a little bit more sensitive than he lets on. He's not just like pee-pee poo-poo, haha, funny talk fast guy, like talk weird guy who's like always horny. There's like a heart there, which is sweet. But also, and dude, the volunteer firefighter episode where they all take turns retelling their events of like what happened. And when it's Boomhauer's turn to tell a story, everybody talks like him, except him. Like, Hank's like, I'll tell you what about goddamn propane. He's talking like Boomhauer does. And then when Boomhauer is talking in his story, would you guys keep it down? I'm trying to watch the television. Speaking perfectly clear. That fucking destroyed me. I thought that was the funniest shit. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, Boomhauer all the way. Absolutely. That's a fucking all-timer right there, dude. My god, I love that shit. Yeah, even, like I said, I was telling the story how I was, like, kind of on the show. That was an episode where I was like, all right, I'm full of shit. This show fucking has got the juice. It's got the sauce. Trying to rat out Dale. I don't know if I remember. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the same episode? Because I don't remember that part as clearly, but I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. There's no real great way to initiate the combat in this room. I'm just gonna like throw a grenade, gun this guy down first, and just kind of circle, maybe not circle, but like circle around the room and just try to get these guys. It'd be nice if I could just get some of them, or even just get like one of them. Like if I sat here and just nuked this guy, maybe I could try it. I could try it. Oh shit. Okay, well never mind, because now secret's out. That like launched me up real good. Woo! There we go. Like I want to go into ADS, but I move a little bit slower in ADS, which makes me nervous. He's out. He's out. All right, I think we might be out of the danger zone. I took one direct hit, which made me very nervous. The rockets don't home in. They hurt like a bitch, but they don't home in, so it's a fire and forget kind of thing, which is nice. There's one left. All right, that actually wasn't quite as scary as I thought it was going to be. It was still scary. The moment I got knocked up, if you will, the moment I got launched upwards, I was like, oh god, now they all saw me all at once, so my attempts at being sneaky and doing this one at a time has gone up in flames. So, kind of had to improvise there, but we fucking got there. Yeah, same episode. Oh, right, he was plugging in the sign. You're absolutely right, Whale. You're absolutely right. And yeah, nobody was believing him. Yeah, never watched a single episode. Let's be real, the show's probably not for everybody. That's one of those shows where, like, if I were to show it to Gracie, she might be, like, not quite get it. Like, I think if you, like, grew up in that era and were into shows... I mean, certainly if you were into Mike Judge shows, I would say yes. But yeah, I don't know. If like, you were never really into, like, Beavis and Butthead or, like, other shows from that era, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's for everybody. I'm not going to say it's for everybody. Yeah, for somebody not from the States, that's going to be a tough one. I think, yeah, if you're from like somewhere at least somewhat rural. I mean, I'm sure people like in other countries can enjoy it, but yeah, I don't blame Farsa for being like, maybe not his thing. The pilot's not great. Yeah, the first season really is okay. I think it hits its stride after, you know, after those first awkward moments. Like really just like the pacing and the overall vibe doesn't really settle in until some of the later seasons, some of like the middle seasons, I guess really just season 2 and beyond. I don't know how many seasons there were, but I've seen some of like the season 1 episodes, and yeah, they're a little dry. And they just haven't like nailed the pacing. The character, they're like playing it safe with the characters. The characters don't really do or say anything outlandish. So it's kind of I don't want to say it's boring, but they're playing it safe in the first season for sure. I should probably save my money. Eventually I'll need to like spend money on upgrades. Hold off for now. I think I will buy monies though. Cotton was good. Cotton's funny, but he's like such an insufferable asshole. Like, you have to like remove a part of your brain that like it feels emotions when you listen to Cotton talk, because he's fucking a reprehensible, terrible human being. But he did kill Fitty Min. Yeah, they walked on his fucking knees, exactly. Referring to Khan as Laotian. Wait, are you referring to Cotton? Because Hank, of course, had that famous moment. No, you Chinese or Japanese? That's an all-timer right there. Yeah, so he does call it out. Okay, yeah. I don't remember that scene. I don't doubt that it happened, but yeah, I'm fuzzy on some of them. Now, granted, I haven't watched King of the Hill in like 15 years, so that might have something to do with it too. I don't love this many explosive boys. These dudes are a little explosive fellers. Don't love that. Don't love that. The good news is I can probably just piss off some of them without all of them. Probably. Oh, I can't one-tap. That's unfortunate. I was kind of relying on being able to one-tap these guys. My damage still needs some additional juice. Yeah, they have like a little explosive radius. It's actually not terrible. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it'd be, but it's still a little bit concerning. Trying to get the guy around the corner. Ooh, but if you hit the weak spot, you can one tap. Okay. Oh shit. One of them's just moving. Got him in the midair. One left. In there. It's not the last one. Here's the last one. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. I was a little bit nervous. I'm kind of surprised I haven't gotten... that's literally the first piece of armor I've gotten this whole time so far. It's kind of wild. This is insane. And honestly, low-key, so cliche. Robots and cyborgs killing on a spaceship. Please. Her whole thing is she's an influencer. And that's why she's making like the funny influencer like duck face thing. So yeah, some of the background lore in this game is anything but subtle. He loved Bobby. Yeah, he loved Bobby, but fucking hates his son. Just openly detested his son. Every woman that ever crosses his path. Just a horrible human being. But he was really good to Bobby. Yeah, so he was good to Bobby. So there was at least that. There was, there was like some tenderness. He wasn't just all terrible. He was just mostly terrible. Just mostly. Oh my god. Crit chance went under. Ooh, I mean, or should I do, maybe I should do crit damage. Because I have all these things adding to crit chance. Let's do crit damage. Because after a certain point, all the crit chance in the world won't really help because you're, getting such a high percentage. His Japanese wife and son. I mean, I guess he did after he like reunited with them, but he did abandon them. He did abandon them. But maybe like it was one of those where maybe he didn't realize she was pregante. I don't know. I remember that episode. That was a fun one. That was a fun episode. Oh my god, they're all gaggled together. That was a risk. And I'm bad at math. Calculated risk, but I'm bad at math. Whoop. When they were all gaggling up like that. Oh, fuck. But I was like, this is a great opportunity because they're all like bunched up. I'm never going to have an opportunity like this again. I do not know if he's dead. It was a calculated risk and I'm bad at math. I'm actually okay at math. I have a minor in mathematics. But when I saw them all grouped up like that, I was like, dude, I can do this quick. But it was kind of a last minute thing. I kind of bungled it a little bit. Light. I mean, I'm already expecting the lightning. I should just stick with lightning. He was forced to leave. Oh, you're right. Well, you're right. He was forced to leave. And maybe that explains why he was so resentful towards Hank's mom. Like, his first wife. Or second wife? I can't remember. Actually, he might not have ever been married to the Japanese woman. Maybe that was the deal. Maybe that was the deal. I can't remember, but I think Whale is right. I think he was forced to leave. And maybe that like explains like the bitterness. The resentment. And he obviously still resents like his young wife too. But you're right, like that maybe that gives us some depth, right? Some explanations. Yeah, he got moved to a different station. Yeah, he probably never like even knew of his son's awareness, in all fairness. Probably the armor. Yeah, more armor, more damage reduction, which would be good. That's a pretty good one. The mobile turrets. These enemies are scary at first, but once you learn how like their weak spots are everywhere, they have like a lot of weak spots. They're actually not too bad to deal with. Not too bad to deal with at all. Yeah, these guys are not as scary as they look. I mean, they're scary and they do big damage. Whoop. Yeah, if they shoot you, it's gonna hurt. Much like the coconut gun. If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt. But, and they're mobile. They're mobile turrets, so they can, like, move to your position or move to a better vantage point if you're not careful. But, yeah, if you know where to shoot them, you can drop them real confidently. Really quickly. Just don't let them sneak up on you, because, yeah, that laser shot hurts. The nice thing is that the laser sight that draws a bead on you, that is very obvious when it's pointing at you. So, you know, you only have, like, a few seconds to react, but it's very well telegraphed when it's drawing its ass on you. Bobby and the DDR girlfriend. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fun. I take that subplot at face value. I don't look into it any further. Like, I'm with you, dude, Dad, like, trying to see that as a parallel. It was just fun, you know. Just they needed Bobby to do something. They needed something for Bobby. That's all it was. So I roll with it. This one's great, by the way. Good damage and movement speed while aiming. I was saying earlier that when you're aiming down the sight, your movement is lower, and it still is, but now it's less lower. It fires in spurts, and if he shoots you, you're gonna die. I was telling Helen and Aaron about the whole story behind the original model, or the coconut gun, where it was just a fucking shotgun in one of the earlier beta builds for Donkey Kong 64, and Miyamoto was terrified, or not terrified, but like shocked, and he was like, no, this is gonna scare children, please, let's not do this, and they were like, all right, let's do something else. Now, I don't know like how true that story is, but it's a very fun story regardless. It's a very fun story. Fucking DK with a goddamn shotgun. Lots of rocket guys burning out their fuse up here alone in this run. Lots of rocket guy rooms. Going to start with this one. Gonna tickle his butt with explosives, which is all the kind of butt tickling I even know how to do in today's day and age, in today's politically charged environments. Bam, get fucked. Alright. Dude, motherfucker was pre-firing. You see that shit? He was fucking ready for me. Like, pre-fire before he even saw where I was coming at him. And I came at him. I came at him real loud. The neighbors probably heard me coming. I come real loud. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Anyway, moving on. There. Y'all know about camouflage condoms. She'll never see you coming. It's one thing. Seeing is only half the battle. Got one left. Probably over her. Is over her. Not too bad. Yeah, the rocket guys, I mean, the rockets hurt and the explosion radius is enormous. If it's a direct hit, it's enough to deplete pretty much all of your shields and do a good amount of health damage. It leaves you very vulnerable, but yeah, if you like, in rooms like this where you have corridors to kind of duck around, it's a lot easier. I threw the shit before I came there. Yeah, like, he fucking was pre-firing, man. He was pre-firing. He had that fucking aimbot. He had the wall hacks. He saw me coming. Kind of flattering, honestly. I'm flattered that he wanted to see he wanted to know where I was coming ahead of time. He really wanted to know. He was like, man, I gotta know where this guy's gonna come. I gotta know. Juicy Berg whale. What would be your ideal Berg purveyor? Your ideal Berg solution? I know you're a Wendy's guy. You're definitely a Wendy's guy. I'll confess, I've actually never seen Black Dynamite, Dude or Dead. It looks awesome. I've heard very good things. Lots of armor per second while stationary. But gun damage, though. It's mostly for a secondary weapon, but gun damage, though, bro. That one about being stationary is great for sniper builds. So I might grab that in a future level. In a future leveling opportunity. To be a little bit careful here. But I'm pretty confident. Pretty confident that no one's gonna sneak up on us here. Let's see this guy. Can I... One of those? Not quite. Ooh, you can see me. So from my bluster of saying you can always hit the weak spot, I missed that guy's weak spot just now. Yeah, it's not like the barrel itself, not like the middle of the barrel. It's more to do with the sides, little glowing thingies. That's the weak spot. So if you fire like the middle of the barrel, it's actually not a weak spot. But the drums, the sides of the drums, that's the good shit. What's up, TNT Motion? Love me a good burger. And then Aleph says, oh, a couple things. All right, so we got a hydrate. We'll do the hydrate. Actually, no, we'll do Aleph's first. That way the hydrate looks like it's upside down. Which it will be. I'll be spilling water. Well, no, I'll be on the ceiling. So the water's still going into my mouth. Into my mouth hussy. But yeah, it'll be upside down, which would be silly. And I definitely haven't forgotten how to do this. It's this one. Woo, there we go. Upside down. All right, here comes the hydrate. Upside down hydrate. Thank you to Aleph. Good to see you, TNT Motion. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Thank you for the hydrate to you. This one's to you, TNT Motion. Cheers to you. Delicious. Moisten the thrusty. All day, every day, baby. Most efficient way to drink water. Well, really, the most efficient way to drink water would be boofing it up my asshole. Because y'all know about, like, boofing alcohol? You know, like when... no, excuse me. Boofing alcohol. We call it butt chugging in this household, Mr. Super Hobbit, Mr. Alex Super Hobbit. Butt chugging alcohol. Now, it occurs to me some of you might think I'm like, oh, haha, pee pee poo poo, that's hilarious. No, that's the thing people do. That's the thing people do. Like college students. College students, like, there are... This is gonna... I realize, like, I'm kind of joking and, like, laughing about this, and maybe I shouldn't. Like, people have died of alcohol poisoning because they were butt-chugging, like, excessive amounts of alcohol. Because, yeah, it does absorb into your body quicker. It absorbs into your body quicker, and it's one of those things where, like, you don't realize how much it's gonna fuck you up because it all hits you all at once. So, yeah, like, college students were, like, doing these, like, you know, challenges where it's like, oh, let me butt-chug like a bunch of fucking vodka and shit. Because, like, you don't taste it, right? So they were, like, fucking chugging it up their butts. Yeah, fucking, like, having horrible health problems. So, maybe I shouldn't be laughing about it, because, like, no, it's a real thing, and it's caused some real bad problems. So, there you go. Butt chugging water. There you go, man. That's the quickest way to hydrate. Yeah, but yeah, TNT knows what I'm talking about, right? Exactly. So can the tank... Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know how prevalent that is. Like, I've heard of it, but I don't know, like, how much of a thing it is. But the butt chugging thing has happened. For sure that has happened. Yeah, which is pretty fucked. It'll get you drunk. That's right. Yeah, there was that. Yeah, people have, like, invented all manner of ways to, like, get themselves as fucked up as quickly as possible. Also, another monocle. This means I have two monocles. Look at that. I have the fancy monocle and then the regular monocle. I think they stack. I don't have any way of, like, verifying exactly if they stack, but I'm pretty sure they do. What about a delicious coffee enema? Speaking of, like, hydrating quickly and efficiently, Gracie will tell you one of my favorite commercials, or not even commercials, but one of my favorite, like, advertising, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Angles. Advertising angles for a product that I question is as good as people make it out to be is the Hydrate IVs, I think is what they're called. The Hydrate IVs. And I think what it basically is that it's like Gatorade, but in powdered format. It's like electrolyte water stuff, but in powdered format. But they don't call it that in the commercials and in the advertisements. They don't call it like electrolyte stuff. They call it like hydrates you 4 times as quickly as normal water. Hydrates you 4 times as quickly as normal water. That doesn't fucking make sense. That doesn't make sense. What do you mean by that? Like, advertisers, do you mean there's 4 times as much water in this powder? No, that's not what they mean at all. What they mean is, like, replenishing electrolytes, your ions, blah, 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 blah. That's what they mean. But it's the stupidest fucking thing. Yeah, the liquid IV. Yeah, TNT knows what I'm talking about. The liquid IV. I think it's so fucking stupid. But it's eye-catching. And it gets, you know, I'm talking about it right now, right? So I guess it gets me talking about it. No such thing as bad PR, right? I think it's so fucking absurd. And there was a good period of time where, like, on Netflix or, like, Hulu, you'd see adverts for this all the goddamn time. And every time, Gracie and I would, like, riff on it. And it's to the point where I'm, like, imagining... I'm gonna go and kick this off. It's another turret thing. I'm, like, imagining... Ooh, the one tap. Oh, baby. there's like this like pretend like made up version of that commercial, and there's like a guy drinking a glass of water, and some guy wearing the Liquid IV shirt just like barges through the wall, slaps the guy's water out of his hand, slaps him in the ass, and goes, "Are you drinking water like a fucking pussy?" And the guy starts crying. Because that's the kind of energy those commercials have. They're like, "You're drinking water like a fucking simp? What a fucking pussy. This guy's drinking water. What an idiot." Real cool guys, they don't drink water. They drink this Liquid IV. It hydrates you so quickly. Fuck you. It'll slap your granny and make her pussy extra moist and give you fucking herpes. I don't know. It's like so over the top. But that's the thing. Like, I want to make it even more over the top and more absurd and more vulgar and more violent to the point where you don't even recognize it anymore. Chain line. Ooh, the proc chance. Oh, they both have 10%. Yes, I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Peacemaker Season 2. Peacemaker. Oh, is that the John Cena one? Peacemaker. I should probably know what that is. She knows it's just the like, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If you're using it and you know what you're getting into, it's fine, obviously. It just, I think the advertising angle on it is what's fucking stupid, I think. Fuck do I know, right? I don't know shit. Chance for lifesteal, crit chance, not bad. I think I'll stick with the lightning one, just because we've invested into lightning as it is. Raises the crit chance when they're getting that shock effect, so I'll like lean into that, I suppose. You can see if there's anything else. We gotten all the little pickup thingamajiggies, all the little trinkets and tokens and baubles and doodads. Then my grandma's sopping wet pussy. That's right, doodad. That's right. That's right, my friend. Gun damage or proc chance go up or crit damage to shocked targets. I should probably... Ooh, this one's good too. Better magazine size, less recoil. We already have no recoil right now because of the power-up we have. Damage resistance is good. Yeah, I should take this. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like the magazine size going up. That's good. No, because the idea of like powdered like Gatorade or powdered Powerade, that makes perfect sense. And actually, one of the nice things in Japan that I've mentioned before is Pocari Sweat. Pocari Sweat is their equivalent basically of Gatorade that is very affordable and very prevalent, much like how Gatorade and Powerade is here. Very affordable and very prevalent in all their vending machines scattered throughout Tokyo. And it's very good. It's a very like tasty beverage. It's not super sweet. It's a very pleasant flavor and does a good job of doing what Gatorade does, you know, kind of replenishing your electrolytes and all that jazz. If you're sweating a lot, very good way to kind of rehydrate you and make you feel, you know, less fucking drained. I like that stuff a lot, and it's hard to find here in the States. However, you can sometimes find it in powdered form. It's the idea of like being able to just add water and kind of mix some of it up and kind of DIYing it would be more akin, at least, to you know, to getting something resembling the that experience I miss so much. So I guess that's the thing. You could like do some kind of weird amalgamation where you have like, you could like get a Liquid IV and then like also like a powdered Gatorade thing and just make some like uber fucking hydrated monster where you're just like pouring in all this shit, mixing it up. I'm sure it would taste god awful, but I mean, man, you could get like a fuck this hydrates you 4 times as quickly. You could go like make this 8 times as quickly hydrate you chimera that just turns into a fucking demon, hydrated demon. I'm tempted to buy this and try to roll into getting electricity because this one is fire right now. I would like this to be electricity. But that thing, if I buy this, I could actually upgrade it to purple. I have the scrap. I'm gonna roll the dice. So I'm gonna re-roll. Re-roll. Damn it. Okay, so that's a shame. I'll go back to the other one. If I can re-roll this one into lightning, I'll stick with this one. Ice. Freeze. Fuck. All right, so now it's a choice. Which one do I want? Probably the other one, honestly. Yeah, I'll take the other one. It's higher level, and also it's easier for me to upgrade the quality. Would make me very poor. Would make me very poor if I were to upgrade it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. Speaking of being, but yeah, I still don't have any boots, no shoes. I'm just walking around with my bare feetsies, and not a single secondary weapon to be found. Still the default ass secondary weapon, like a fucking chump. Ah, fuck it. I'll go and upgrade the quality. Last shot deals a lot more damage. Consecutive shots are good too. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. It could be better. It could be better. TNT motion says I'll try. Just don't overhydrate yourself. It'll make you too powerful. If you overhydrate yourself, TNT, we might never hear from you again. You might become so powerful, so well hydrated, so moist. It might be Jover for you, man. You might like gain superpowers, and I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to be held responsible for what happens to you beyond there. It might get dangerous. We got those guys cleared out. These fucking fast zombie motherfuckers. Hoping that would get somebody. They're very fast. Y'all know about like fast zombies? The old like fast slow zombie debate. These are the fast boys. These are the fast boys, and they is fast. No thank you. I'll not take that. I'm trying to see who I can see first. As I'm edging. You see me edging right here as I'm edging over. Oh, is that a fella? Got his attention. There he goes. As I'm edging, you see me edging, right? I'm edging on stream as I'm edging across the like the kind of the corridors here, the walls. I'm trying to see, like, at one point will one of them see me? Uh-oh. Never mind. I never even broke a sweat. Uh-oh. Gotta reload. Take your sweet time. Woo! 3 hits. Okay. 3 hits that time. Bow. Whole gaggle. Oh, that was fast. He just kind of showed. He just walked up and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" He didn't really raise his weapon to me. Guess he was stunned. Oh, look at that! My first pair of boots. I actually have full armor now. Holy cannoli! Amazing. Yeah, like I said, I can't be held responsible if you overhydrate and you like ascend to a new like evolution of human existence. Because yeah, if you become too powerful, you know, then the U.S. government, the federal government might hunt you down. Yeah, that's a good point. If you get too hydrated, your piss will become too powerful, and you will win at every opportunity for challenge pissing. You will be the challenge. You will be the piss and the challenge. Challenge pissing, you'll be like the measure against which all challenge pissing happens. That's a lot of responsibility. Big Bill's hell, as it should. Big Bill Hells, rather. Big Bill Hells, it should be. It should be that way. Deal damage over time. More. Ooh, I like that. That'll be good for, like, boss battles. That'll be good. And that's, oh shit, TNT Motion with the fresh sub. Thank you, man. That's so nice. Thank you, my friend. Now, remember, I give this warning to all fresh subs. It does not happen often. We don't get fresh subs very often. But every time somebody subs for the first time, I feel inclined, implored even, to warn you. They do automatically renew. So when you realize eventually that I'm a strange goblin fucking weirdo, and you at some point think to yourself, okay, maybe I should save my money. Remember, the Twitch subs do auto renew. So if you so you know, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money, but you have to manually cancel the renewal onto the Twitch subscription sections. If at some point you realize the terrible mistake you have done, the terrible, terrible thing you have wrought upon yourself, but all it took aside, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Very generous. Yeah, we don't get a ton, and you know that I don't expect a lot of like fresh subs because like I don't really do a lot on the stream here that like encourages subs. Like I don't have like a lot of emotes. I don't have a lot of sub-only benefits, so like it's not like a thing I chase very often. I don't have like a lot of incentives for people to, you know, to resub to the channel or to sub to the channel in the first place. So thank you. That's very sweet. What you do get though as a Twitch sub benefit, what you get is my gratitude. My undying gratitude. Actually, that's not true. You get my gratitude regardless, because you're spending your time here. And let's be real, time is money. In today's go, get it done yesterday, fast world, you know, that the high-paced competitive environment in which we live. You know, time is money. Your time is valuable. You could be doing anything else. You could be watching any other streamers. So that's pretty fucking sick. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for watching, and thanks for that fucking Twitch sub, man. It's really cool. It's really cool. Makes you 69% more sexier. I was watching Charlie, Moist Critical. I was watching Moist Critical one time, and he was saying how, like, you know, subscribing to his channel makes your penis bigger. He was saying subscribing to Moist Critical makes your penis bigger. And then someone in the chat said, what if you don't have one of those? What if you're lacking the necessary hardware to, you know, for penile enhancement? And he was like, shit, that's a good point. It's like, will you grow a penis and it will be like, you know, 69% of what a penile length ought to be in addition to what you have? And everyone agreed, no, it doesn't do that. It just makes your genitalia 69% more enjoyable. In whatever parameter that would include. Whether it be moisture, tightness, girth, length, all the above, whatever. In any measurement at all, it's just that percentage more. That percentage more. Will says, oh fuck, I forgot to cancel mine. No, it's seriously, it is very sweet. It's very sweet. You don't have to spend your money for my gratitude. You get my gratitude for free. So now you get even more. You get even more of my gratitude. And that's right, TNT Motion. We did that Mage Arena. That's right. That was our first clandestine encounter, if you will. There's nothing more intimate than a Mage Arena co-op experience. We suffered defeat at the hands of Alias and that one guy who had like several hundred hours in the game. We got rolled. You're getting rolled together. It's what binds you together. Nothing fucking like helps you. What's the word? Nothing helps you like bond with somebody more than just getting fucking your ass crushed by two exceptionally good gamers in a game together. Primary weapon, ADS, move speed, weak spot damage. Yes, please. Inject it right into my ass. That's perfect. Just what I needed. I'll take more girth. Same. Honestly, hard same. Melee dudes. Hey, this is actually kind of nice. The melee guys are... I'm not going to say they're like a walk in the park, but I would say they're easier than a scary gun guy. I'll take melee over gun any day of the week. I would also rather not get all of them. If I can help it. If I can help it, I think I'll just take these two. Whip. Oh, all right, we're doing this. The good news is I can just kite them. Woo. Bad news is I wish I had more grenades. Uh-oh. Don't get stuck. They're doing a good job of putting their shields up right when I'm going for like a good weak spot shot. But yeah, we're just gonna be kiting them like this, huh? Like how some of them do try to cut me off. Oop. Fucking bad for them. Fucking ready for that shit. I'm just shooting the shields constantly. So yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Oop. It's gonna be annoying, but we'll get it. We'll get it. I'm fully confident. Oh fuck! Oh god, I was like inside one of them for a second. Kind of romantic. Kind of felt something that I haven't felt in a long time. I was inside that robot. It was this big, strong arms. And it's like I could just live there. These big, strong, muscular robot arms. Just kind of want to be there forever. You know? Ow! He actually did touch me. I want to be touched, but not there. Okay, maybe there, but not quite like that. You know, just take me out to dinner first, at least. Also need to talk to my wife about it. You know, get her blessing. I do appreciate how like some of them are splitting off. They're not just like all going straight away. Most of them are going straight away, but not all of them are. Rip. It's always scary, like backpedaling into like a wall. So it's very dark. Even with the flashlight on, it's very dark. Last one. Honestly, that was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Even like kiting them as confidently as I was, I got fucked a couple times, and not the good way. Not the way I wanted to get fucked by them. Not the way I got fucked by them in the way that, like, you know, not the way I'm going to fantasize about later with their big strong arms and like their towering biceps and their how tall they are and their probably really impressive testicle. Anyway, just moving on. I can at least get the sides. That counts, Whale. That still counts. That still counts, man. That's a very flattering term, by the way. The bottom of the tuna. I bet she loves that one. That's a winner. I'm gonna use that one. I did get my wife's permission to say this on stream. What we were doing, we were upstairs watching something, and at one point Gracie was like, she realized she had left her, she had gotten a breakfast sandwich earlier in the day, and it was like an hour or two later, and I saw that she had left it out and I put it in the fridge, but at one point she was like, oh shit, I just forgot, did you see my sandwich downstairs? Or did you notice my sandwich downstairs? That was what she said. She asked, did you notice my sandwich downstairs? And I had that moment where my brain went straight to the fucking gutter. Immediately to the gutter. And I was like, well, I always appreciate it. I mean, of course. Are you kidding me? Of course I always notice this. You're saying, is that what we're calling it now? I always notice your sandwich downstairs. Oh, not that sandwich. Not that sandwich. And it was one of those where, like, she was like, all right, that's actually pretty good. I think she wanted to be put off by it, but she was like, nah, that actually kind of slapped. Biceps, can they be botceps? Have you done a grenade build? You know what? That's an interesting question, because I don't know if a grenade only build would work. That being said, there are some grenade specific perks, and there's one grenade specific augment that has some cool grenade power-ups. I think it would be hard to do truly grenade only. You would probably need grenade and like pistols or like SMGs or something, because like even with a bajillion grenade charges, they would still need to recharge. And you could do things. I know there's one where it's like every time you get a weak spot attack, or a weak spot attack, or every time you dash, it like removes a second off the grenade cooldown. So you could do things like spec around grenades, but grenade only I think would be tricky. But yeah, I would say it's probably more doable now, especially with the superior items. There's a lot of cool grenade power-ups there too. So I would say it's probably possible. Speaking of which, I suppose I'll take this one. The quality upgrade though might... You know what? I'll take the quality upgrade. I'll take the quality upgrade because, yeah, if I find a banger of a weapon, that might just let us take it all the way up to, like, the top tier.
Give me something useful.
Speaking of which, I might take the reroll. Yep. Damn, nothing great. But now I can do this. Take it up to gold. Take it up to gold. And I guess I'll upgrade all these as well. I'll get all my armor. Yeah. Still got the default Andy S SMG sidearm. But yeah, at least this is up to gold, which is nice. Fire rate is nice. Last hope is good. All these are good. I still want a lightning weapon. A lightning like DMR sniper rifle thing would be delightful, but this is still pretty good. So if we take this all the way to the end, I will not be sad. Those flying guys are actually kind of scary. Normally, I'm not too concerned about the flying guys. I'm kind of concerned about the flying guys right now. There's just a lot of them. A lot of them, and they're... I remember they did and dude a lot of damage in expert difficulty, so I might have to be a little careful here. But actually, never mind. I'm pretty good distance away, so we're probably okay. We're probably okay. Yeah, never mind. For a moment there, I was concerned because they were, like, flooding into the room all at once. But now that we have distance on our side... Nah, we're square. We square, baby girl. We square. There we go. As long as they don't sneak up on you. Because when there are this many, it can be scurry. I think that was what might have killed me in the hard level what was it? The wave-based challenge we tried at the end of the previous stream. Ah, the Warbringer. Man, I always want to like the Warbringer. It's cool. It's got a lot of bullets, but it fires kind of slow. And the damage... I don't know, man. I think I'd rather stick with this thing. This thing's more reliable for long range. We've kind of spec'd into long range, so we'll stick with it. Dash cooldown or crit hit. Nah, I'm going to stick with the crit hit damage. That's a good one. Max armor rating, weak spot damage. Yeah, I'll stick with that one too. Yeah, TNT Motion says this game is sick. It is a good game. It is a good game. And as a reminder, for anybody that might be just joining us or lurking in, or if you're joining from the Deadzone Rogue directory, the title does not lie. We're working on unlocking more giveaway keys for this game to give away to viewers. Right now, we have 6 keys of this game to give away. And we'll be giving away those 6 keys next week. Basically in a week. Probably next either Friday or Saturday. Possibly Saturday. But in a week, we'll be doing those giveaways. And if I'm able to complete this challenge tonight, we'll be getting an additional 3 keys on top of that. So 9 keys for this game to give away. The raffle is not open for participation just yet. I'll be opening the raffle. To join into the raffle, that is. At the end of the stream. Through my Discord server. So if anybody would like to participate in the giveaways for this game that I'll be proctoring next week, make sure to join the Discord server. It's free to do so. And at the end of the stream, I'll open up a giveaway thread in the giveaways section of the Discord server. It's a specific channel. And there's instructions in there under the giveaway threads. It's really easy, really obvious. The giveaway channel in the Discord server. Super obvious, but it's all there. First hit taken is negated. That's pretty cool. When you're above 3,000 armor. I think I'm above 3,000 armor. I'll go and take that. It's actually pretty sick. I am definitely above 3,000. You can't see it because my face is covering it. I'm at 5,000, which gives me about 40% damage reduction. Also, I'm going to turn the webcam back to normal because I was funny and silly and being upside down for a little bit there, which was cool, but kind of feeling being back to normal for a bit. Relatively normal. There's nothing normal about me, but I can pretend to be normal. The one where like there's like there's like a child and a mom that are in a car together, and the mom's like, "Why can't you just be normal?" And then the kid just starts screaming. Yep. Y'all know what that's like. To be the mom and also the child simultaneously. This room's a little bit tricky because not a lot of corridors. I love corridors for like funneling in the baddies. Not a lot of that. It's pretty open. So I might just kind of have to fucking YOLO this one a little bit. This might be my best bet. I don't like initiating when I'm this close to a couple baddies. Might be what I have to do. That is the Babadook. You're exactly right, Dude Dad. That's exactly what it is. Alright, so yeah, so none of them are moving on the radar, which is nice. So I do have some control. Yeah, I like how even without a weak spot shot. Oh shit. We're sometimes able to one shot, not always. But frequently. I'll go and take those boots. That's actually not bad. Randomly change into a different pair of shoes. Mid combat, you know how it is. Maybe I'd get his ass like that. Ass has been acquired. Bam. This actually wasn't too bad. Even though we were able to initiate combat with just a few of them instead of like all of them at once. This made this a lot less scary. A lot more reasonable. One more. Somewhere. Up over here. There we go. Not bad, not bad. We're kind of cruising along here. We're about to enter round 18 out of 20. The thing is, the last room will be a bit of a... We'll switch it up a little bit on us, because up until now, every room has been truly just one enemy type for the whole room, and that's it. And what you see is what you get. You spawn in, you see the dudes. I'll take that one. You see the dudes, you see the enemies, and there's no surprises. Nothing else happens. But and nothing else pops in. But in the last room, will see a small number of enemies, and then we'll kill them easily, and then they will spawn in a bunch of enemies of a different type after the fact. And there's no telling of what that other enemy type will be. So there will be like waves of enemies that spawn. We don't know what they will be. We don't know where they will spawn. And that's a little scary. Up until now, we're kind of able to plan our moves and plan accordingly. The last round will be a little bit more reactive versus proactive. Creepy movie. I've heard it's pretty good. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's like not just memes. I've heard it's like actually pretty good. Health orbs restore shield. Probably this one. Elemental debuff spread out on death. That's kind of good. Not this actually. It's not terrible. It's not terrible as far as like starting areas go. But I might even do something like this. I love me a good starting corridor. Actually, this is the play. This is the play. Yeah, I love me a good starting corridor, and this is a good corridor. Gives you a nice vantage point. You can kind of lunch line them one at a time, which is good because these fast zombie boys, well, they are fast. They are fast and they're scurry. I got one shot left. This one's going to be a big one. It's like twice the damage, I think. That's what they said. I've got the one thing that says your last bullet in the magazine does twice the amount of damage. Pretty sweet. Shot the fucking arcade machine, goddamn. I shot the Pac-Man machine, guys. Line him up and knock him down. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go, baby. Speaking of non-standard and unique horror movies, has anyone seen Weapons yet? Not the concept of Weapons. I mean the movie titled Weapons. I've heard good things. I've heard good things, and I've heard it's, yeah, kind of an unusual and like non-standard kind of weapon. I heard it's good, or weapon kind of movie. I don't know much about it. I've not seen it, but I kind of want to. Also, Shin Godzilla is back in theaters, so it's like a 4K version of Shin Godzilla that I kind of want to see in theaters. Grace and I are thinking about maybe seeing that next weekend. There's an Alamo Draft House we really like that is showing it next weekend. So grab tickets for that. And we're not like huge movie people, but Gracie was saying she's kind of been like itching for the movie theater experience recently. And of course, we're both in Japan. We're like Godzilla, right? Like we're in Japan mode. And Shin Godzilla, I think, is probably my favorite Godzilla movie that I've seen. Again, I'm not exactly like an expert or an aficionado. I saw Godzilla -1 on the way back from Japan, on the in-flight movies, and I liked it, but I think I like Shin Godzilla more. Looks interesting. Yeah, I've heard it's really, really unique. Let's see, fire rate go up, ammo refund. Ammo refund I don't care as much about. If I had it, I don't know if we're gonna get another reroll chance. Can I see? I think if I cross this threshold, there's no going back. I guess I'll hang on to what I have. Oh my god, finally a secondary weapon. Holy shit. Wait this long without any secondary weapons. Yeah, elemental hit. Chance and damage. Yeah, that's the one to stick with, for sure. Faux show. If I could come back to this room, guaranteed, I kind of want to take this with me and try to re-roll it. If the next room and the next room only is a upgrade room. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. I probably should not assume that it is. I'm worried about the broken bridge. The inevitable broken bridge. -1 did have a good... No, it's a good movie. It had a good story. But that's the thing. I like Shin Godzilla's story more. -1 was more of like an intimate story involving like people that you care about and emotions and like character growth. Shin Godzilla was like, without spoiling anything, it's like how how does the human population react to an impossible disaster? Like how it's like a logistics movie almost. It's like how does like how do multiple countries and multiple forces band together to try to solve an impossible problem? And I think that's fascinating. So I love Shin Godzilla for the same reason that people like Godzilla Minus One. Godzilla almost kind of takes a backseat. Yeah. Decent story. It is good. It's a good story. Yeah, they both have good stories. And it's almost misleading because you go into a Godzilla movie thinking, yeah, explosions and like action and destruction, cool. And you get that for sure. But yeah, like you get so much more human interaction. And that was what I was telling Gracie. It's like, that's kind of why I liked Shin Godzilla for sure, and Minus One as well. So yeah, I was impressed by both, but man, yeah, it's like I'm excited about the idea of seeing Shin Godzilla again because I really like that one. Now, granted, it's been like 7 years since I've last seen it, but I bet it's still pretty good. Probably the more armor one. Take you 50 damage and plus 5% of your armor. It's not much. I'm probably not going to be very stationary though. Or crit damage to shocked targets. I'll take the more armor one. That means I'm negating more than half of the damage, half the incoming damage. So 52.91% damage reduction, 7,400 armor overall. Did it close behind me? It did close behind me. I'm glad I didn't oversell this, as if I would have tried to get the other gun, I would have been Sag. So I'm glad I didn't put myself out there too much. I'm gonna go ahead and initiate. I think from here, because only these two should. Oh shit! I'll have to crouch down a little bit. It's a little scary. But I think if I'm in this view right here, only two of them have eyes on me. Drop them quickly. And we'll wait a tick to see if anybody else notices me. Any other senpais notice me. Oh. So yeah, these turrets are mobile. That's what makes them scurry. And never mind, never broke a sweat. It's a little bit scary because there's a handful of them and they're fairly quick. They're fairly numerous. But the beauty of being able to like position yourself accordingly and only pull in a certain number of them at a time, aggro-wise, makes all the difference in the world. So we'll take it. What's up, Ogasso? Ogasso will be proud of me. We were talking about movies just now. We were talking about movies and I was offering my thoughts on them because they're movies that I've seen before. Now, granted, one of them is Shin Godzilla, which I haven't seen in like 7 or 8 years. So it's, well, since it first came out. So it's been a minute, but still, I've seen it. So sometimes, every once in a blue moon, I'll watch something. Now, admittedly, probably over half the movies that I've seen in the last couple of years were movies that I've watched as in-flight movies on like an airplane when you have nothing else better to do anyway. So that has helped, no question. Being at full shields. Ooh, range enemies. Like that a lot. I'm assuming we'll have some range enemies. We probably will. Now, this room I like and dislike. We got shield melee guys. That's the opposite of ranged, actually, but there's only 2 of them. When we kill them, more will spawn in. There's no way to know where they will spawn in. Also, no way to know what they will be, enemy type-wise. But the nice thing is that, well, the good and bad thing is that it's a 2-level room. We got like the top floor and the ground and the bottom floor. Bottom floor is very foggy, which means we will have a hard time seeing the bad guys. They will not have a hard time seeing us. So if there's like line of sight, well, line of relative sight, like if there's no walls between here and like over there, or like that wall would be if we could see it, they can just shoot at us, no problem. They have line of sight, easy peasy. But the nice thing is that the enemies don't have as much mobility as we do usually, so we can just go boop boop and just kind of hop. Oh, hold on, boop boop. There we go. We can just jump up pretty easily with the air dash, and the enemies usually don't have that, so we can like go up and down between the 2 floors fairly easily. It's still a little bit scary, but the good news is we just invested a bunch into lots of defense, so you can't see it because my webcam is covering it, but we have like 52% damage reduction and pretty good shields and pretty good health, so I'm feeling fairly good about this. Fairly Gucci in the coochie. I can get this thing off. And they're both going for me fast. And I'm gonna have a hard time. But never. Oh, he's stunned. Stunner. Okay, so they're out, and we got, looks like we got the fast zombies. I don't know if it's exclusively fast zombie. Oh, there's one right below me. Actually, the zombies, I think, can leap. So I gotta be careful. There's one directly beneath me. I think more, yeah, more are still spawning in. Oh my god, they're spawning all around me too. I'm gonna stay right here for a bit, for a beat even. Because there's no, oh, I think that one just passed, like passed his debuff down. There's no guarantee. Oh, and there's flying enemies too, so it's not just the melee boys. Oh boy. All right, so I'm gonna have to move a little bit, but it's gonna draw in some of the melee fellers. Oh, big guy. Oh, that's scary. All right, so I don't want to move too much because I don't want to incur the wrath of the melee guys that are like right underneath me. No shot. They gave me 2 of them. They gave me 2 of them. Oh, and these guys do jump. Yep. But we have a really good damaging weapon. Oh, right. We got him. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Whoop. Oh, shit. Okay. What was I saying about not wanting to move too much? Because I didn't want to incur the dudes. All right, he's out. Okay, I think we might be okay. I only got hit a few times, but it was enough to kind of fuck us, and not the good kind of getting fucked. We're all right. Got the grenade back. He's out. A few more down there. Damn, look at that son of a bitch go. He hauling ass. Whoop. Fuck. Is it just you? No. All right, we got it. Whew. A little scary there. A little scary, but we fucking got that shit. That is the last room, so I don't have to, like, you know, look at shit and get new equipment because we're pretty much locked in at this point. Oh yeah, now they start giving me great weapons. Now they start giving me good shit. I mean, I guess I can't complain. I got pretty good weapons there in that for this run. We had to buy them at the shops, but we still had some good stuff here. But yeah, but that's the thing. We had to buy all the weapons that I really liked, as opposed to just find them in the wild. I'll go and scoop up any of the lots of bits of currency and meta progression we can find, but that is the ball game, my friends. That's actually the first time I've ever beaten a nightmare mission ever in this game, and it got a little scary at the end. We were like untouchable until the very end when that one dude hit us like once, and as a result of getting hit once, we lost half our health and all of our shields. So, you know, it was down to the wire at the end there. But we got that shit.
Like a circle or something.
And here, I'll show you. You heard the bup, bup, bup. There it is. There it is right there. Complete a mission on Nightmare difficulty, August 16th, 11:13 a.m. Holy shit, a.m. p.m. a.m. I streamed for 12 hours. So there we go. We got that shit first try. That is kind of unheard of. Because Nightmare mode doesn't fuck around, but we got that shit. So, there we go. Good shit. Good shit. Nightmare mode. Mission complete. Read 'em and weep. Or the opposite of weep. Read 'em and rejoice. Good shit, man. Good shit. That means, barring any major snafus, and I mean, that could happen. I don't want to overpromise. But barring any major snafus, which is to say, as long as the Daredrop admins don't run out of giveaway keys, we should get 3 more keys to give away for this game to add to our stockpile. So that means this time next week, basically, we'll have 9 keys for this game to give away, which is pretty exciting. So I'm excited for that. And we'll celebrate by trying some Zone 3 shit. I've actually yet to try Zone 3. This will just be for fun for the rest of the stream. Something for funsies. Yeah, that was good. And it was kind of nice that we knocked it out first try, because that is not usually how it goes in my experience. First time I've ever beaten a Nightmare challenge, because Nightmare challenge don't fuck around. Really tough. TNT still, I'm just a little bit zooted. Just a little bit zooted. I'm happy you're here at TNT Motion. Wouldn't have it any other way. Zooted or not. Zooted or not. So we're going to try Zone 3 for the first time ever. We're going to go right to hard mode, because we just fucking, like, suplex Nightmare mode. Obviously, we're going to go in with hard mode. And this will be like a story thing. This will be some story shit, which means new enemies, new... maybe not new weapons, but definitely new enemies and new perks and new, like, biomes and new areas and new, like, story developments. Now, granted, people don't usually play a game like this for the story, but, you know, it's there for those who appreciate such things.
Can't smell shit with this helmet on.
Can't smell anything, he says. Yo, what's up, Caffeine Fiend? Good to see you, buddy. This outfit, what do you mean? This is my traditional Hobbit garb that my proud Hobbit people wear on the regular. Okay, maybe a little bit different. You know, you don't see a lot of clock medallions worn by Frodo and the gang in the Lord of the Rings movies. You have to look closely. That's like by the extras in the background actors. You gotta look closely for some of those. It's in the I should have said it's in the Silmarillion. The clock medallions are from the Silmarillion. The sunglasses. It's a deep cut. It's good to see you, Caffeine Fiend. We're playing some Deadzone Rogue. We just, we're actually...
Maybe I was stationed.
As we were stationed somewhere, maybe. We previously got a review key for this game last year through, or maybe it was earlier this year, through Daredrop. Daredrop is one of my favorite key distribution sites where you get review keys for games. And you can sign up for additional challenges they call dares. Challenges and achievements where if you complete the challenge, you get extra keys, extra game keys to give away to viewers. We just completed a handful of really nifty and fairly difficult challenges to get more giveaway keys. And now we're celebrating by just doing just some plain old gaming, some plain old gamins. This is actually the newest chapter, newest zone that just got added into the game. Oh shit! Yeah, new enemies. New enemy just dropped. Who dis? So that's a new guy we've never seen. I mean, the blue guys, we've seen these guys before. That's just a reskin or like a souped up version of an enemy type we've seen. But yeah, that particular melee fella, something I've never seen before. It's like a zombie fella. And we've never seen this biome before. All this like red goop and viscera on the floor. All very, well, visceral, if you will. Ouch. Yeah, we just completed some challenges for Daredrop. I don't have all of the giveaway keys on hand right now. We'll be running the giveaways in a week. Probably next either Friday or Saturday. Probably Saturday, if I had to guess. I'm sure I'll be able to stream next Friday. And for anybody curious, if you are interested in potentially winning a free key, Steam key for this game, for Deadzone Rogue, the game I'm playing right now, we'll be doing those giveaways, like I said, next week. Most likely on Saturday night at the end of the stream. And if you want to enter into the raffles, rather, for this game's giveaways, we'll be handling all that through my Discord server. The raffle is not open for participation right now. I'll be opening up the raffle at the end of the stream. So you'll just want to check the giveaways channel in the Discord server. All the instructions are in the giveaways channel. Can't miss it. There's actually an optional channel role you can sign up for if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to live your life. All I can do is advise. There's an optional channel role you can sign up for that will notify you when a new giveaway opportunity opens up in my Discord server. That's for all future giveaways, not just for this one. It's called Giveaway Notifications. I know, I'm very creative and clever with how I name these things. We'll do something different. I'm always doing snipers. Let's do something different. Well, it's a pistol. It's not that different, but different than, like, the usual sniper rifle I always go for. So yeah, the notifications thing, it'll warn you, or not warn you, but notify you whenever a new thing is available, new giveaway thing is available. Also in stealth mode, we begin every room in this game by default in stealth mode, and we remain in stealth mode until we take some kind of offensive action, melee attack, throw a grenade, shoot your weapon, that kind of thing. So I can just kind of stop for a moment and appreciate these new fellers. Never seen these guys before. I think they're basically the same thing as the roving melee guys that have axes in Zone 1 and Zone 2. But they are zombie-esque in their design, and they might have some other abilities. But they look cool. But yeah, they wander around in a very manner similar to how the melee robot dudes wander around. That's familiar. And this is hard mode. Earlier we were playing on expert mode and nightmare mode. Nightmare mode was... Oh, fuck! Wrong button. I pressed the wrong button and I just fucking shot that and exploded my own penis with it like a dumbass. But... all's well that ends well. Ooh, they have a melee thing. That's what they have. They have a ranged attack and a melee attack. And their ranged attack is like very large. It's a very girthy blast. Oh my god, and there are fucking ghosts attack you. What the fuck? That's wild. What the shit? So the ghosts linger for a bit and try to slap your ass a little bit. I wonder, unless you... I think you just have to dodge it. Maybe, like, if you get a headshot kill on them, maybe they're less likely to throw their ghost at you. I didn't see that happen earlier, but maybe it happened, I just didn't notice it, or I wasn't paying attention. Ouch. Ouch. There we go. Well, that's not it, though. That was gonna be it. I'll take the booties. And there's one more duty. The melee, there we go. I guess I could try a melee build if there was an opportunity for it. Look like the Time Lord. The Time Lord. Can I be the Time Lord at the edge of time so I can be an Edge Lord? They're trying to get me to butt chug the ghost. Are you trying to say they're trying to claw up my ass? Because there are other ways to get inside my ass that don't involve clawing. It's called take me out for a nice steak dinner. And tell me I'm pretty. That's all it takes. How else do you think, you know, Gracie was able to woo me? Implying that she wooed me versus, you know, instead of vice versa. Awfully bold. Proc chance. Oh, that's cool. Improved proc chance against targets while aiming. Oh, that's kind of nice. Show details. It's kind of cool. I like this synergy screen. Why? I wish we could have had this earlier in, like, all of the zones instead of just... Oh, never mind. I get it now. I get it. The synergies thing is a new... This is a new thing. Exclusive to Zone 3. I remember hearing about this. The synergies. Okay. So for now... I have to do anything... I think it says, yeah, any two... Oh, okay, I see now. I see now. Okay. See, I'll take the proc chance one. But yeah, the synergies, that is a new feature that is exclusive to the Sun. I forgot about that. That is pretty cool.
That is a lot of fire.
Kind of like how the superior items were a new feature added for Zone 2. Is there a new fella? Look at this guy. Look at this, like, dramatic, like, claw hand guy. Look at this guy. Thinks he's so cool. Is fucking... Oh, he's got, like, an energy sword. It's floating. He's very large. Why are you so large, and why is your booty out? Yo, bro's got fucking armor, but his ass is just out? Hold on. Is your penor out as well? I hate to say it, but his penor, unfortunately, is hidden. Disappointed. Disappointment is immeasurable and day is ruined. Looks like there's a spawner here, so they might throw more dudes at us. More duders. More duders, maybe even some duties. I'm gonna assume that bad guys can see through the window. So once I go out of stealth mode, they might be looking at my ass. Looking straight into the brown eye. I don't want to stand by the spawners, because I'm pretty sure what that is. All the gloop. The gloop on the walls and the terminals. I am going to initiate, probably by just nading, like, clussy of dudes. That's exactly what I'm doing, yep. Go kill the fuck out of those guys. Oh, okay. So that guy has a range attack and a melee. Actually, it's it's like a ranged melee attack. It's like a sword thing. Yeah, it's like an energy sword thing. I wonder if you can just duck underneath it. Oop, shit. Yeah, not... I'm gonna try that in a second. Not with these guys, obviously. Whew. I'm ready for the ghost. Okay, I'm gonna try... Oh, fuck, right, the ghost thing, right. I said I was gonna be ready for the ghost, and I wasn't ready for the ghost. Alright, experiment time. Duck. Whoop. Yep. Alright, so if I'm ducking the whole time... Oh, except he's lower on the ground. So can you just be like a complete asshole and just duck the whole time and he will never adjust? Ouch. Okay, he actually does adjust. God damn it. You're supposed to be stupid. Why are you being smart? That's not allowed. I was hoping the answer, secretly, I was secretly hoping the answer was no, he's going to be a dumbass and, like, never adjust the height. But if you just crouch spam, he will adjust his his stance accordingly. I respect it. No primary weapons yet. Only secondary weapons have spawned so far. But we're still fairly early on, so the night is young, as far as this run goes. Now, this is going to be a story mission. The story missions are 30 rounds instead of just the 20 rounds for, like, the sub-story missions. Or, like, side missions, I guess. Short range, hip fire, or more ammo. I don't usually go for the short range one. You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe, like, this is the time to do something a little bit unusual. I don't usually go short range, but I think I will do short range. If nothing else, this could lead into melee. Maybe maybe this is the time to try a melee build. I haven't done a melee build since the 1.0 release. I did a number of melee builds in the early access version of the game, and melee is very good. It's exceptionally good. At least it was in early access. So I don't know if it's been nerfed to be less good. I guess we'll find out. So I'll kind of like more or less nudge myself into trying to do melee if an opportunity presents itself. Per missing point of health. Well, I'm just gonna not lose any health, so obviously that's not gonna even happen. Am I right? This one is not helpful right now. It could be helpful later on, but crit chance above 100%. Bro, I don't know about that. That's awfully presumptuous. I guess I'll take this one. That's a good, like, insurance in case I start getting fucked, and not in the good way. Do I know what kind of element I'll eventually spec towards? Right now we have ice. Okay, well, I have the options are ice or ice, shatter or freeze. I would rather have freeze. I'll stick with freeze then, which means I will buy nothing. I buy nothing. Yeah, what do we have so far? We have this and yeah, the proc chance one. So I'm gonna go for either short range and or melee as much as possible. Boost is this? I mean, you're a shield guy, but like it's a purple shield. Maybe it's just stronger than the usual shield. But I've never seen a purple shield. I've only seen the blue shields. Look at this little fucking dude. Oh my god, he's... Oh, they go invisible. The noodly appendages. That's what this is. It's not... Well, it maybe is a shield, but it turns enemies invisible. Oh, it's turning enemies invisible. God. Fuck. That's insidious. It's very smart. It's very smart. Very unique. Very unique enemy type. Unfortunately. It is unfortunate how smart and unique that is. I like it. But I hate it. But I like it. But I hate it. Any other explosive thingies I can play with? I'm curious about these little fellers. These little noodly boys. I think I'm going to initiate by getting these assholes. Gonna get that ass. Whoop. They have not much health. Whoop. Now, if I go in here, does it make me invisible? Didn't seem to do anything different. Didn't seem to do anything different, but kind of like the shield guys in... Oh, shit, right. Just the standard shield guys. In that if you stand the shield, I don't think you get any protections. You don't get any, like, obvious hindrances. But nothing bad happens. Nothing good or bad happens. You are not affected by it in any way. There we go. Our melee weapon is solid, but I would like to have either like a shotgun or like something other than just the pistol. The pistol we have right now, it's just okay. It can only carry us for so long. Quick reminder, by the way, there is a Twitch Drops campaign going on for this game. This is separate from the Dare Drop stuff that, of course, I talk about on the regular. Twitch Drops means that, again, not related to Dare Drops. Twitch Drops just means... Oh, here we go. Melee damage. I think that's our sign. Ooh, that's a good one, too, though. 3 seconds after dashing. I'm going to take the full health one. That's good for melee and also, like, shotgun builds. Very good. But anyway, there's a Twitch drops campaign going on for this game. You don't have to do anything special for that. Just by watching the stream, you are working towards unlocking some like fun things for this game. I think specifically it's weapon skins for this game. I think to claim the weapon skins, you do have to oh fuck. You do have to fuck. You have to stick it up your ass. No, don't do that. I mean, unless you want to. God, Jesus, fuck. I'm like poking my penis out and it's instant like getting shit on, and not the good way. The way that I secretly enjoy. Oh, when he's invisible. Oh, when you're invisible. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, oh, it is a shield. That's fucking evil. Bro, let me stick it where I want it to go. All right, anyway, there we go. Ooh, I've put myself in a corner. Ouch. There we go. Jesus Christ, that was terrifying. Anyway, so you do have to, in order to claim, like whenever you reach the threshold for watching a channel play in this category, whenever you reach the threshold to claim one of the rewards, whether it be like a weapon skin or something like that, you do have to like do some kind of like login process that involves you syncing with your Steam account. I think there's like a browser page where you sync with your Steam account. It's pretty simple, but otherwise, yeah, it's just kind of built into Twitch, so pretty easy. Good to know. Those invisible fellas, invisible shield things. It's not just an invisible barrier. They do indeed also make it a shield. That is evil and insidious and very challenging. Thankfully, it's only hard mode. Earlier, we were playing on nightmare mode. No question, I would have fucking died there in that little corner where I was kind of getting fucked on. Had that been nightmare mode, I would have gotten fucking rolled. I mean, I got rolled there too, but I'd have been extra dead instead of just being like a little bit embarrassed. Getting a little bit bullied. I mean, this is a good one because I'm always going to be at full health, right? Just don't, actually, I am still at full health. I never did. I think they broke my shield, but I never. Ooh, this is cool. But it didn't go below.
I'm already wearing this.
Below the shield break. This is actually kind of sick. I like this little outdoor area. Gravity is unfortunately the same. These guys, the shield means they're immune to, I think, just bullets. I think they're susceptible to grenades and melee. Kind of cool too. I like the idea of being down here, but it's also a bit of a vulnerability. Nowhere else to run. You're kind of like fucking in the like the rat in the maze, basically. Despite all my rage. Oh, this fucking. Oh, it's a different dude. He's like got a smaller shield. Maybe it's a less scary version of the big shield gun guy. Like it's still shield, but not big shield. The less coverage. Maybe it like extends or something. Maybe they do the Captain America. Maybe they throw the shield. Hard to say. I should probably focus them though. I think what I'll do is I'll just fuck this guy. Okay, well, shit. Oh, it bounces? It fucking bounces, bro? Is that what's going on? That's kind of cringe. Your shield is doing such a good job. I'm upset. I'm upset about it. Fuck you. Right, you're shielded. Right. I knew that. I knew that. Oh, you're very on fire. Melee. Right, he's blocking it. Why am I surprised? Of course he blocks it. Up, 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 up. Yeah, that shield does a good job of covering all the weak spots, which is upsetting. Ah! Right, you're immune. Oop. You're right, you're shielded because fuck you. That's why. God damn it, they're all blocking the shield. What a bunch of cheaters. Using their abilities to the best of their ability. How dare they? I'm issuing you a citation. Melee. Melee. I don't know why I'm saying melee, but yes, there we go. Shotgun, yeah. Yeah. Shotgun, well, a bit of an, I'm kind of going all in. If I say shotgun, I mean, what I really need is a primary weapon. I've only found secondary weapons this whole time. We went until the very end of the previous run, finding 0 secondary weapons. We only found primary. Like I'm having the opposite problem here where I'm only finding secondaries. It is short range. It forces me to play in short range. So it forces me to play into the thing I'm leveled into. I guess that's the thing. I default into long range in this game usually. So this forces me to get Well, maybe not get good, but get close. Fire or the void one? Void one's good. The fire one's the least exciting in this game for me, at least. All this goop. The goopy Uzis.
You are operating under false understanding. We can help
Oh.
you understand so much more.
Mysterious.
Please enlighten me, oh weird flesh.
Oh, is it like talking to us? The flesh goops? Oh my. What does it all mean? What does it all mean? Each enemy killed. Oh my god. Bonus resets upon death. Well, if I die, that's the run. I guess that makes... That last part, I guess, makes more sense if it's co-op. Because if it's co-op, you could be resurrected, obviously. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. That's an obvious one. It's 0.5% damage increase, especially getting it early on. Like, we're still pretty early on in the game. Oh, there's 33 rounds for this one, not 30. 33. It's a long one. Sniper rifle, but sniper rifle is not a close range weapon. Oh my god, this is an awful shot, by the way. Barely giving us anything beyond just grays. I'm gonna buy none of them. I'm gonna save my money. Yeah. Yeah, not a lot for loot so far. They're holding out. Holding out on us, but... This means it'll be that much sweeter once we find something good. Fuck is this asshole? Fuck is this fucking jack off? Interviewing me. Oh boy. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, what was the fucking jack off? Look at this fucking asshole. Look at this fucking Tears of the Kingdom looking motherfucker. Fucking Breath of the Wild looking ass. Cheat. So, I'm gonna initiate with this fucking asshole. Fucking kill him. Oh, what? Oh my fucking god. That's awful. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Wow. So that's again, very unique. I respect it. I hate it, but I respect it. Fucking hell. There we go. Get meleeed. Whoa. He's out. I was gonna throw the grenade. Like this. There we go. So, you know, quite different from how we were playing this game earlier, where I was kind of able to just go pee pee poo poo and just like fucking fight everything from a range. Now we have to like kind of get in there. Mix it up in there, you know what I'm saying? Oh, fuck. I keep losing all of my shield, but somehow I haven't... If I've taken any... If I've taken any health damage, I've gotten my health refilled immediately afterwards. So somehow we're still holding it together. Maybe the health drops have just been plentiful. This fucking asshole. He's gonna do his shooty pooties. There he goes. He's shooting and he's pooting. I'm going in. Show me your weak spot. Show me your ass. You won't. You fucking coward. Fuck. There we go. I just need to, like, I will say the other like standard gun guys, the ones that are bigger and have the bigger shields, it's a little bit easier to get around them. These guys are doing a very good job of like locked in and facing you at all times. I wonder if we're gonna get a small shield version of the melee guys, and if they will also be a little bit more agile and nimble in that way. So far I'm liking and appreciating the new enemies, even if they piss me off a little bit. They're like very good at being annoying. Damage to melee, that is a lot of damage. You do not hit a weak point. Yeah, with melee, you're not guaranteed to hit a weak point necessarily, even if you're kind of aiming in that direction. That'll also be good for the shotguns, because shotguns are, of course, less targeted, less direct. That one's tempting, but this is for all non-weak point shots. I think I'll take that one. Because that's obviously not a weak melee guy. This guy kind of is, but not really. This one isn't. Those guys kind of are, but kind of aren't. These are very densely populated hallways. Like a lot of shit happening in them, which is a little bit, which makes it harder to like plan out your moves extra fancy schmancy like. Okay, I think I'm just gonna have to like kind of pop a couple of these things and hope for the best. Ooh, we killed him so quickly he wasn't able to spawn a buddy. Shit. Whip. All right, he spawned a buddy. Good. Fucking guys, gonna be the death of my ass. Man, I would love a primary weapon. Only having the one weapon, especially with only 2 bullets at a time, is kind of shitting in my mouth. And a rarely unplushable mouth shitting experience. Thank you very much. Have a good night, TNT Motion. Thanks for popping in, and thank you again for that fresh sub, man. Again, very generous of you, dude. Get some good sleepies. We'll see you on the flippy dippy. Oh, right. See, that's counted as an enemy. How could I forget? I need to remember if I'm going in on the attack for those guys, get ready for, like, the little explodey landmine thingies. This is a nice and annoying new enemy type. Like I said, nice and annoying. Here we go. Is that a primary? No, it's all secondary. However, I like this secondary weapon a lot better. This is my favorite secondary weapon, I think. With the glovies. A primary, but it's a sniper rifle. I mean, I'll fucking take it. I'm not going to use it very often. Because our build is not for long range. Our build is for short range. So I'll take it, but it's not ideal. Guess if nothing else, like there will be times inevitably where I have to be long range, probably, or it's harder to do short range. I'm just glad they gave me an actual primary weapon because it's truly, literally only been secondary so far. And we are almost 1/3 through the challenge. Better late than never. Chance to, ooh, good. For nearby enemies, perfect. What I really need is the, oh shit, I wonder if we've already missed our opportunity for it. The Ghost Blade attack. Nearby enemies. What I really want is the Ghost Blade attack. It's gonna have to be one of those two. No, and that's not, I've not missed the opportunity. There's still a chance it can happen.
This looks like a CIC.
That's kind of like what needs to happen, because that lets you do like the, you know, the assassination chain. What exactly is this? Guessing it like spawns dudes, maybe? So I'm in stealth mode right now, so it can't see me. But soon it will. But soon. You know, I love that woodwind instrument, the but soon. And walk through these things. If I drop down there, I'll probably like take a little bit of damage and spawn back at the top. We've seen them before. More of the standard fellers. Lots of explosive thingies. I'll pop them around this middle zone. Not sure how much health these little spawny boys have, but probably a not small amount. There's a absolute, like absolutely a spawner in here. No question what that is. That is very much so confirmed to be a spawner because we've seen them before. I just don't think I've seen the tentacle spawner fellers, so I have no idea what that's going to entail. Put you right here. And you will go right here. Going all in on blowing these things up in the middle. I think that will diddly do it. I think so. Oh, one more. Might be overkill. I mean, I hope it's overkill. Kind of what I'm gunning for, literally. Exploded everything. There we go. There we go. Spawning in more, including Big Friend. He's dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, you. Dead as well. Kind of want to reload. Ouch. Oh, God. Being in this corner. I'm kind of surprised he was able to reach me from that. White's going over the thing. So I can't shoot them, but he can shoot me. Ain't that some shit? Oh, fuck. Oh my fucking god. Time to move out of that middle zone. Middle zone is getting a little hot. A little hot and heavy. And shotgun builds are hard. I'm so used to making sniper builds where you can just kind of sit behind a wall and just kind of pop them. Now it's like, oh, I have to like be in the danger zone. Can't just press the win button to win. I have to like do things. All right, so what's your deal? What do? You do like a traction. You do a suck. You give me the good suck. Okay, well, I mean, that's very nice of you. But I'm married. All right, so that's actually not quite as bad. I thought they would do like some other nefarious shit. Shield or health? Probably shield. Not a huge difference though. They're pretty interchangeable at this point. 2 versus 4. Yeah, 1 versus 2. Okay, I'll take that. That's an actual like a legit upgrade. More shield but worse improvement. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's worse in every way. Never mind. Fuck it. Easy decision. Okay. Going good. Going good. I really want the Ghost Blade one. Okay, I'll take the gun damage one. Ooh, or do I take weapon damage? Gun damage is just like it says, specifically guns. But this means presumably all weapons, not just melee. Wonder if it even says. Negative shots, disable bullet spread, shots. Not melee. Oh wait, no, this one. Yeah. I'll take that one. If I'm leaving open the opportunity or the option rather to do a melee build, that would still be good. All of these so far can be shotguns or melee. There's one build one perk I'm really wanting to seek out.
Used to be a person.
Yes.
And that will kind of, I don't want to say it'll make or break the build, but it'll make the build a lot more fluid.
You're disgraceful.
If I can get that ghost stabby one. Now, I don't know if I've seen this guy before. I think he's new for Zone 3. Very much like a Doom Eternal looking motherfucker. There's spawners all over the place. They're going to be throwing more dudes. I think what I'll do is I will throw a grenade when they inevitably get close to the middle and get everybody nice and messy. If they will give me the they'll do me the honors of getting they kind of started to drift to the middle for a little bit there. I want to throw a grenade and make everybody take damage all at the same time. But it seems like they're circling the perimeter, so never mind. I'm doing this thing. Oh wait, never mind. I'm full of shit. Oh, he's like, I thought he was like just souping up his bros. He was not doing that at all. He was launching a bunch of missiles. Motherfucker making shields all over the place. What a goddamn cheater. Using his ability. It's so cringe. Using your abilities as they were given to you. Oh, fucking hell. Woo! Supposed to break your shit. Didn't break your shit at all. So I'll break your shit for you. Why are you still alive, bro? Oh my fucking god, why am I still alive? Holy fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm never ready for those fuckers. Woo! Ouch. Grenade. Oh, get fucked. He's out of there. He's dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, it was the ghost guys. That's what it was. Guys are fast. Good lord. Okay, we got there. A little messy, a little sloppy, a little messy, but we got there. Like that one. I think some good stuff here. Ooh, a better melee weapon, yeah. But I like the freeze, though. Yeah. Yeah, I like the freeze. I'll stick with this one, but I will eventually need to switch out from it. What I'll ultimately need is the purple, because I've invested into the purple. If I would have, if ice would have been an option, I would have taken the ice instead. Step down. Ooh, there's the purple, but it's green instead of blue. I like that mark. Yeah. Man, singularity is good though. Yeah, I'll take singularity. That's a very good one. Yeah, I think that's what we just looked at. Kind of got beat up there. But we made it. Made it happen. We got a healing room up, coming up hot. Coming in hot, rather. Okay, yeah, just 2 of the plasma ones. Yeah. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Damn. Oh, wait, no, this is... Yeah, these are primary perks, and you can't re-roll these. So, unfortunately, this will close us out from any of the really, really good melee primary perks, which sucks, because I really want to do a melee build. The nice thing, I think, really, with everything we've chosen so far, is any of these could be for, like, shotguns or for melee. So, I guess I'll just take this one and say I'm doing a shotgun build now. Yeah, which is a shame. Is, yeah, weapon damage, gun damage. That's the only one that's gun specific versus melee specific. These also counteract each other. More damage. Oh, wait, no. This and this one. Damage while at full health. Damage when losing health. So, that's what, you know, we have it at both ends, I guess. You don't hit weak point. Yeah, so, like, it's still fine. It's still fine. It just really was kind of hoping. Really was kind of hoping for a melee build, but that's okay. I've done plenty of melee builds in the past. Back when this game is still in early access. I don't think I've ever done a shotgun build. I think I've like tried to do a shotgun build, but at every turn I would like invariably end up doing melee builds. Now I have the opposite situation. Refund damaging shots. That's not bad. Better. Ooh, I like that. That's good for like bosses and like scary enemies. I'll take that. I'll take that.
This is Dr. Victor Reese.
I look at this. Got some lore.
A general distress call. A catastrophic EMP blast.
And this is like a very different looking room
all of our systems.
than the other elevator rooms we've seen.
Our computer's core. I designed our core to use not only synthetic parts, but organic living tissue.
Organic living tissue. But can it love
however,
and feel?
The core's synthetic components. In order to repair itself and the ship's most vital functions, the core had to
Blood.
compensate.
Tissue.
In its distress, it redirected systems, machines, drones to harvest compatible.
Or this guy's actually alive, or if it's just recording.
The only source it had. The colonists in cryosleep. We tried to stop it, even at the cost of our own lives. We tried.
Overwhelmed, eh?
Our security teams were overwhelmed. The more
Not surprised.
it absorbed, the less governable it became.
Be ungovernable, that's what they say.
Or still following its primary directive to safeguard the ship and its operations in transit, and to subsequently colonize Mars upon landing. It must not be allowed to do so. I believe it's retaining fragments, memories even, of the colonists.
Okay.
Becoming the sort of hive mind. Whatever is happening on Earth, the core is now.
Oop, 3 of the same screen, very nice.
If it reaches Mars, if it is given resources, there's no telling what it could become. There is a self-destruct failsafe in the core chip.
That's what we're going for. That'll be the final boss.
It must be destroyed. This is Dr. Victor Reese of the
Oh, is it just repeating?
colony ship, issuing a general distress call. A catastrophic.
Yep, he's
EMP
okay.
blast from Earth struck,
Well, now we know.
damaging all of us.
Probably not gonna buy
Most importantly,
any melee weapons now that we've kind of been locked out of like the ideal melee build. I will buy the health,
to use not
so I did get slapped around there.
parts, but
I'll do the reload.
tissue as well.
A primary shotgun would be great.
He, however,
Guess I could buy this. That would be good for close range.
in
540.
order to repair itself and the ship's most
Yeah, it's actually not half bad. It's actually not half bad. I'll.
compensate.
Ooh, let's see. What do I have right now? I have.
It redirected systems.
I'm kind of surprised it's not doing the pop-up to see what I have right now. Mine's the ice one.
To harvest
Purple one would be great. That's a different purple. Level 5. Mine is level 4. I don't really want to buy that. I'll buy this,
We tried
and I'll see if I can re-roll it
even at
to get the
cost of
purple.
our own lives. We tried.
Lightning. Lightning's kind of like purple. I mean, yellow, the color yellow is very close to the color purple if you squint your eyes really closely. Oddly enough, the only purple void thing that I have is on my grenade. Everything else is ice and lightning. I want things to be cohesive, but just haven't been as lucky. I could buy a melee one, but again, I think we're kind of going away from melee because
Mars upon landing.
it would be harder to do like a proper melee build at this point.
I believe
Not impossible, but harder because I don't have the Ghost Blade one.
memories of Dr. Victor Reese.
So, yeah, we'll start. Actually, here, let me grab. Yeah.
Ex-colony ship.
So
Issue
go ahead and take the elevator.
Dr. Victor.
Oh,
He was limited.
He told
other
me
voices.
that.
Oh, more
Seems
gloops.
pretty smart to me.
He was wrong to do so. He now understands that.
I get to inspect things. And the voices. The voices from beyond the veil.
More of that growth. Looks like, yeah, it's definitely brain matter.
Better taste it. Better break off a chunk and pop it into your mouth and chew on a little bit. But it's like, oh, but it's like oozing purple. Like purpley oozy. Yeah, see that shit? Definitely, you better eat some. Better gnaw on some and get a flavor for it. Get a taste for it. That's what Sherlock would do, right? He would like, you know, get a little piece, pop it in his mouth, get some of the dirt in there. You know, kind of like really get a feel and a sight and a smell and a flavor. Use all of your senses to be able to determine what happened here. Also, new. Another round of hull checks. Oh boy, no cracks or breaches. New flavor of spider fella unlocked. We've seen the ice one, we've seen the void one, and the flame one. Makes sense. There's an ice or electric one. Very large rooms with not a ton of cover can be found. But of course, our build is close range shotgun, so it makes sense that we don't really give a shit about cover. Oh shit. Oh right, I forgot about this. How do I keep forgetting? Whenever one of those things pop, you gotta get the fuck out of there. Whoop. Ouch. Oh right, that goes through walls, because of course it does. Oh, I don't have a. I was like, what's wrong with my fucking gun? I'm using not the shotgun. No wonder. Oh my god. I was like pressing the button. I was like, yeah, why is my like shotgun shooting like such a pussy? It's like, oh, that's why. It's because I'm using not the shotgun. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Oh, you. I was gonna say, I know there's more here, and yeah, now I can use this now that I know what I'm using. Whoa, shit. There we go. Okay, that was it. That was it. It was all very clustered in that one area. It was a little bit spicy. Yeah, I had that moment where I was like, man, my shotgun sucks. What the hell happened? I was not using the shotgun the whole damn time. No goddamn wonder. That freeze is actually kind of good. I'll stick with the freeze for now. What I ultimately want is all things to have the void element. That'd be the most idealist. If given the choice. Hopefully I will eventually be given said choice. Health or crit chance. You know, I'll take the crit hit chance. That's actually quite helpful. I feel like this build is a lot less cohesive than the previous run's build. And this run will be a lot longer. 13 rounds longer. So there's more opportunity to like build it up good. But so far it's less cohesive, and that makes me a little sad. And I like have been trying very deliberately to not just do the same thing and try to like make choices outside of my usual playstyle. And I feel like I'm being punished a little bit for it, but also just part of the draw, you know, luck of the draw. Now this one, the idea why that's glowing yellow is because that would close out the elemental proc, increase your proc chance one. Yeah, that would close that one out. So if we get the 2 out of the 3, then we gain the proc damage. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. This one's helpful. Elemental type. Yeah, I mean, the problem is we're good at this right now, but I don't want to be good at this. I want a focused element experience where it's all void stuff. So I definitely don't want this one, dealing a new elemental type 2 debuff fella. Only affected by an elemental debuff. That one's just okay. It's only 5%, which is hard to be excited about. Element, but the synergies, elemental power. I guess I'm not sure what the synergy rewards. Like, I get the 5% proc damage thing. Resets after max stack. Like, I get that part. The max stack is 50%. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I understand what this is getting at here. This is just saying the same information in like a bolded format, which is nice. It's helpful. I think I'll go ahead and take it. We already know what this one does, and I do like this one. Until a jackpot occurs. I think what this means... Okay, no, I'm getting it now. I'm getting it now. So I'm 2/3 of the way through getting this additional ability. It's just weird that the numbers are awfully similar. But I see it now. Yeah, I see it now. So that's kind of cool. It's just a weird coincidence that a lot of the metrics here just happen to be similar. I'll go ahead and take that one. An achievement, activate a synergy for the first time. That's nice. I'll take, like, it's cool. Not really that exciting, but I could see these being interesting later on. The idea of kind of like these bonus passives we kind of stumble into. Or mindfully level towards, but stumble into more likely, I would say. I'll probably initiate here. Oh, fuck, wrong weapon again. Same damn thing. Old wrong weapon McGee, that's me. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say, don't get too close. You know how that goes. Wow. I mean, those mines are a very good foil against melee dudes and like close range. That's probably why they were made, was because people like assholes like me realized at one point, like, oh man, melee builds are OP. That enemy is a very good foil against like melee and close range builds, because that is very good at punishing you for killing them up close. Oh, you want to give me suck? Jokes on you, I've been sucking myself this whole time. I've been ready for this all my life. Oh, fuck you. Okay, there we go. So yeah, it's once again, the enemies are well designed and annoying to like deal with. It's like I'm impressed and bothered at how good they are at being annoying. So like these are new challenges to get around that are not just like, oh, pee pee poo poo, let me just do the insta snipe or the insta melee sneak up behind you shit. Like now I have to be tactful about some things. And I can't just close my brain and just do the same thing over and over again. I appreciate that the devs designed these enemies probably with the intent of making the game less like W key, just like going forward, just pressing the win button over and over. Melee kills, yeah, I would love to do more melee kills. That one's nice. The reflect one is nice. The problem is like their health pools get so big. It doesn't really matter as much, I don't think.
A mess hall. I wonder what kind of...
A crew mess hall. It's messy, all right.
For that matter, I wonder if I'll ever eat again.
It's messy, all right. I'm seeing it. Oh my god. Mr. Meats. Coming soon. I hate to say it. But like, I've seen this a couple times already. With, let's see if there's a good example of this. I don't want to like throw this out as like being too presumptuous and being like, oh, this kind of looks this way, therefore I'm accusing the dev of relying on this. I don't have a good example of this. Glossary. Anytime you have like the voice notes where you're looking at the tablets, you're uncovering information about what happened here, their profile pictures and whatnot, they kind of have that AI generated aesthetic. Like the CEO guy, it's like not really a human person, but also not really hand drawn either. It looks kind of AI generated. And I hate to say it, but like I look at this, I look at the logo here, and I look at like the way the meats are drawn. I hate to like, I don't want to say like, oh, this is definitely AI generated, but like it kind of has that sheen a little bit. I'm not trying to say like, oh, developer bad, because that's like not productive, obviously. But I'm just saying like, there's been moments where I've seen like assets in this game, and I kind of double take. I go, ooh, that looks like it might be like an AI generated one. So I don't know. I don't love that. I don't love that aesthetic with like, you know, throwaway assets that people don't really give a shit about. 99% of the people who play this game won't notice these things or give a shit about them. But I don't know. You see stuff like that, and it kind of like makes me stop my tracks, and I go, ooh, I don't know. I don't know about this, right? Like, because you see a lot of AI generated shit with logos and labels for things. It kind of has a similar kind of look to it. So I don't know. Again, not trying to like throw shit at the developer or anything like that. I like this game. I like what the developers made, but there's moments that I kind of like squint a little bit. Like, what am I looking at? Also, this thing. Nothing bad about this. I like what I'm seeing, but I'm wondering if that'll be, just for show, or if there's if that thing's gonna activate once I start doing some shit. They do have spawners out here, so they're gonna throw some additional shit at us, no question. And it looks like are these rocket launcher guys, or is it something different? I think these are rocket launcher guys. Maybe there's something different. I should probably start with these dudes, though. We'll get singularity, idiots. Ooh, yeah. Well, they were sort of rockets. They were sort of rockets, but they were also, like, not the standard rockets like we're used to, but they were like the little multi-shot fellers. Woo! Yeah, multi-shot fellers. And maybe homing. It was kind of unclear. Instead of like big scary shots, it was like, here's a couple small ones. Oh fuck! Right. Yeah, I'm never ready for the ghost things, man. I'm never fucking ready. Now, I haven't been full health for a while. I've been slowly getting my dick kicked inwards, turning it into a vagina. Been slowly getting my ass kicked. Let's stick with what I have right now. I'm like constantly not at full health because I keep getting my shit dinged, but I'm slowly getting. There we go. We're slowly clawing our way back. Movement speed. I'll stick with that one. Crit hit chance. I do love me some crits. Oh, that was the old build. Never mind. Never mind, dude. Never mind. That singularity has been good for us. The damage isn't great, but otherwise it's pretty good. I'll stick with what I got for now. Warbringer. I don't love the Warbringer. Not terrible, but not great. Weapon damage. More corruption. Increases your grenade damage. That's awfully specific. I'll just have better percentage chance for tendrils and just hope that I'll get them soon on my primary weapon.
The same goal. Why do you impair our efforts?
Crit damage at weak points. I like that.
I don't know what you think my goal is. Sure as hell doesn't involve murdering people.
Crit damage on weak points. I like how it's a Gundam randomly. Well, aiming if you're not fired for 1 second. We'll do this one. Oh, and it gives me a bonus energy. Railgunner. Very nice. Gain a charge. That's good. That's good. So, oh, that's actually quite good. Weird how it doesn't do the thing anymore where it, like, highlights. It highlights the weapon you're looking at and compares it to your current weapon. That's a little bit annoying. Because, yeah, that's comparative to this one. So I don't know why it's not, like, doing the little pop-up anymore. But that's what I'm looking for, really. Because what I have is the Rampage, but it's got ice. That's the Rampage with singularity. That's perfect. Can I afford upgrading it? Well, it's not a money question. It's more of a, we're not at the point where we can't upgrade it yet. I'd like to reroll these affixes, but we're out of rerolls for now. So we'll be mainlining this one, but we'll switch that one from time to time. I could see myself switching to a different primary. Primary shotgun would be nice, honestly. I would gleefully accept a primary shotgun. gleefully. We'll do the reroll. Juggernaut. Juggernaut's fine. It's, yeah, the recoil is kind of nuts for that one. It's unwieldy. They're not wrong. It is unwieldy. Nah, I'll stick with what we got. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. Full confidence. Even though I've been kind of getting my ass kicked, but full ass kicking confidence. Excuse me, whomst? What the fuck? It's a block of ice. Is this an obstacle? Oh, there's a fella in there. A fella in there. What if he like breaks out after a certain number of seconds have passed once the encounter begins? I mean, we know about the flame zombies. Maybe these are ice zombies. Might be exactly what this is going on here. What I'm finna do is I'm finna place some of these explosive barrels strategically, and I shall cash those in when the time comes. The time will come. Actually, I'll have that little chain explosion. Anything else I can grab? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to initiate combat from this corridor. Actually, man is activating my trap card. Get fucked. They do pop. They do pop, and now they have ceased. They are no longer. They are no longer. They are no longer. Very good. Very good. Actually not bad. Actually not bad. Ooh, Vanguard. I do like the Vanguard. Oh, some medium ranges. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this one. I like that weapon so much, but I know how I am, and if I have that weapon, I will lean a lot into long range shit. Whereas my build is all about short range. I need to stick with what I have knowingly and also unknowingly gotten myself into. And there's Warbringer. We're seeing a lot of the weapons that are just not wise. Not wise for my current sitch. Wow, a purple grenade. Even though I don't love that one, I'll still grab it. It's because we don't see purple this often, this early in the game. Well, I say early. We're almost halfway through what would normally be the standard story mission experience. Because it's a little bit extended. We still have a ways to go. Yeah, that's a good weapon. Vanguard's a very good, like, medium range rifle, but I really need to lean into long range. Beyond 10 meters, normally I'd be all about that. Faster reload speed, that's actually not bad. I'll take that one. That's actually pretty good. That's like a good, always helpful kind of deal there. Fucking do it. There we go. All right, not bad, not bad. Oh, hello. You just kind of appeared. Yeah, some of them are just kind of schmooving on their own. Oh, I know what that noise means. Yep. Fuck. Yeah, you weren't supposed to see that. Rip. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. Hiding behind your shield. What a fucking chump. What a fucking actual phallus. He's actually a walking penis. Can you believe that shit? Oh, there's one right there. Okay. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. We're not quite done yet, though. That's pretty good. Reload speed. Oh my god, faraway danger. That's so stupid. 20% to damage enemies beyond 10 meters. Putting that on a shotgun, bro. My brother in religion. My brother in Jesus. That's the dumbest. That is the stupidest shit. Oh, it's shielded, dude. It's shield. You have to like they have to break the shield themselves. I can't fucking believe I got the singular that I want. Damn, man, that's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking enough. I feel like I should look elsewhere for another shotgun, but that, man, that hurts. That fucking hurts, man. Shotgun was so good until the stupid ass long range one. I'll try to re-roll that one at the next opportunity. Crit chance versus elemental proc chance. The crit chance one sounds nice. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad, except for this heartbreaking ass shotgun I have that does great long range damage. Yeah, tell me about that long range shotgun you're gonna use, Alex. How's that gonna work for you? Tell me all about it. Love to hear how that long range sniper shotgun's gonna work. Elemental debuffs are good. Or better proc chance after using your grenade. Elemental debuff being more powerful. That sounds nice.
This must be what powers the main engines. Looks like it's ready to activate.
Lots of the icy boys. In fact, is that all this room is? Oh, there's spawners. I see. There's more where that came from. I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan of the barrels being like super. I'm just gonna like drop some barrels around just because like all these dudes are like encased in their little icy prison thing anyway that'll protect them anyway. So I'm just gonna toss the barrels down and just kind of YOLO it a little bit. Not gonna waste a bunch of time trying to be strategic here. Okay, that's not true. I'm gonna place some by the spawners. There's a lot of barrels here too. Not very frequently do you get this many. Oh fuck. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, this fucking dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I feel so. I didn't even see that guy. Good lord. Good lordy lort. Oh, there's yeah, and I fucking wasted the thingies like a silly person. Like a silly person who is silly. Oh, fuck. It's kind of unclear to me when they throw this the little ghost thing at you versus when they don't. Is it, oh, is it headshot kill? Maybe it's a headshot kill. I could have sworn I got headshot kills on the other guys, but yeah, like that was like very deliberately headshot. No pussyfooting. No pussyfooting or penis arming. Alright. Alright, hold. I think we're in the clear. Has he broken out of his frozen prison? Actually, I will break it out of him for him. I'll assist him. Oh. Okay, never mind. That didn't do shit, but he's dead. That's fine. I mean, the best laid plans, but we had to improvise. Improvising is part of the game. And also, I guess shotgun builds have a lot of improvising, because again, you can't just deal with everything from afar. Sometimes you gotta get up close and dirty. Get your hands dirty. Hands and maybe even other parts of your anatomy. One can only be so lucky. Weapon damage. Weapon damage after killing somebody. Or do I get primary ADS speed? Now, actually, we're not using a primary weapon right now. We're almost entirely using our secondary weapon. Bullet spread, reload speed, consecutive hits. I like all these. Weak point shots, ricochet. That's cool. Killing an enemy, yeah. The reload speed's nice and more damage. That's good. Yeah, we use this shotgun a lot. A primary shotgun would be great, or a primary weapon I give a shit about, really. Into barrier. That's kind of cool. Oh, I don't like grenade consuming shields. I don't love that. Yeah, I mean, it sounds great. That's if you're like, if you're very confident in your grenade ability. And no synergies. Look at that. 0 synergies. Man, that one's tough. That one's tough because like you have to really invest into crits. I don't love that one either. I don't love that one. I'm almost like looking on the side like, you know, what synergies would it grant? I guess I'll take this one. I don't really love any of these, but I'll take it. Fires energy projectiles. Yeah, it's good. It's got them void tendrils, good proc chance, good scrap damage. Yeah, that's like good and reliable. I'll buy it. And then I'll re-roll, and then accuracy for power. Again, I wish there was a nice way to look side by side. Damage 37. Actually less powerful than this thing. Rate of fire is comparable. Mag size 22. A little bit. Yeah, it's really comparable in a lot of ways. Ammo refund. Ammo refund's not very exciting. Can I upgrade this one? Bam. Oh, but I want to re-roll it. I'm gonna re-roll it. Yeah, fuck. Just that one percentage thing was just such bullshit. Such bullshit for the build we're going for. It made 0 sense. So now we're back to like a split of lots of elements. So I'll be keeping my eye out for another secondary option. I mean, I guess I could just buy that one, but it's again not the void tendrils that I like, or singularity. Nothing of the void element. Yeah, that's not a good secondary either. Nah, I'll stick with what I got. It's fine. It's fine. It's what's the word? It's non-ideal, suboptimal. It's suboptimal, but no one's gonna bite my penis about it. No one's gonna fucking disown me. Maybe. My mom will still love me at the end of the day, hopefully. Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Motherfucker started T-posing. There's a new little fella, new little enemy that kind of popped out at the end there. That was kind of weird. New little dude just dropped. Motherfucker still got that shield on him. What an idiot. What a dingus. Having a shield. It's pretty cringe, bro. Oh, right. I was supposed to re-roll that one. I forgot. This one's purple, though, man. It's already purple. Oh, it's got that scrap damage, though, man. And the purple. Yeah. Yeah, I like that scrap damage a lot. Credit chance increases. Yeah, I'll take that one. Not today, son. Yeah, this is a solid weapon. And it's not specific. It's like... Again, I know how I play this game. I will default into using it at the long range. Because it's such a safe weapon. The long range weapons in this game are very good, and the close range weapons are fun, but like kind of high risk, and you really need the right build for it. And I do not have the right build for it. I'm getting there. There's certain perks and certain abilities I really wanted that we never saw. So we're just kind of making do, but I'm trying really hard to make a close range build, and I'm making it hard for myself because I keep wanting to do long range shit. Yeah, I'll stick with the credit chance. That's good. Yeah, there's Vanguard. Great for... That's the one that's burst fire. No, it's not. It's just solid. Just a solid weapon. Yeah, I like this one a little bit more. Now, I'm definitely looking forward to getting a really good shotgun or like a really good primary close range weapon. And also getting a better or different version of the secondary we have. Oh, melee damage. I wish. Damage resistance when you get shield. Let's take that one. That's pretty good. Paying less attention to the synergies and just kind of grabbing what looks good. Jeez, this is fucking titties. Titties slapping McGee. What the hell happened? Okay. Slap him. There's still something alive out there. Hold that thought. Ah. Oh, it's... Oh, fuck. Oh, he's got the healers. God damn it, I can't heal. I can't damage past the heals. God damn. Tempting. There we go. I was gonna say, I bet I can grenade past him. So I just realized that guy's whole deal. That guy's whole deal is he's like a stank grenade launcher guy. Rib reduction. Nah, I should stick with what I have. Ooh, that one's more tempting, but nah, I'll stick with it. Woo! Shielded, of course he is. Is he ice? Yeah, I iced him. Iced him cold as hell. Cold-blooded. Crit hit chance or crit hit damage? Probably crit hit chance. It's because we don't really have a ton of crit shenanigans going on otherwise. Yeah, that one. Not that melee makes a huge difference right now anyway, but I'll take it. We'll take it. We mosey along. Crit hit damage. Less spread while hip firing. Clock chance gets nearby. Okay, that's good. Because now we don't know what nearby means, but I'm trying to really hard to go into close range. This one's cool. Ooh, it's one of these where if you fall down, you respawn and lose some health. Probably. Look how these guys are just kind of dangling by... Actually, that might just be floating. Oh, I'm supposed to go up there. Whoop. Whoa, whoop. Whoop. There we go. So yeah, these guys are just floating. Can I jump onto him? Whoop. Not quite, not quite. Well. Oh, I'm getting sucked. And not the good kind. Who's sucking me? Oh, you're sucking me. You would give me the suck, wouldn't you? Oh my god. All right, you know what? I see the writing on the wall. I see how much I'm losing my shield, and I'm once again defaulting to my old ways. Oh shit, Jesus Christ, that hurts. You little turret fellows that are very, again, annoying and effective at their jobs, as much as I wish they weren't. Wish they were less good at their jobs. Wish they were awful at their jobs, but they're very good. Yeah. Yeah, hip fire. Yeah, exactly. Hip fire means when not aiming, just shooting from the hip. I'll stick with this one. Yeah, it was like less spread while shooting from the hip, which is not bad. Yeah, good for no scoping. Correct. Oof. Is that the one that's it's a twofer? Max size of 6. That is going all in on shotguns. That is all in on shotguns. Nova Burst is not bad. Man. Again, it will force me into playing this how I ought to be playing it. It might lead to my untimely undoing, but like it's gonna have to force me to like get to reckon with the fact that I'm making a close range build against every fiber of my being because I want so much to do a long range, but I'm fucking doing it. It's either long range in this game or no bullets at all, and it's all melee. It's my first time really committing to a close range gun build, and I'm like struggling. Struggling so much with it, bro. Yeah, that's fine. So all shotguns. We're all shotgunning it up right now, baby. Killing a corrupted target. That's actually not bad. Ooh, yeah. Both of these are good. Both of these are very good. Take this one, actually. It's for all guns. Oh, look at this fucking dude. Mech guy.
Old-fashioned robot walker. No tentacles, no weird...
I mean, listen, it's not too late. There could be tentacles.
Can handle.
What's the G wave? Is that what the G spot is? You know, I've heard a lot about the G spot. G stands for gamer, right? Just so we're clear. Like G Fuel. Yeah. We've seen other, like, big robot, scary range things. This is more akin to the bipedal melee guy that we've seen in Zone 1. This guy's got, like, lasers and missiles and shit, though. Got the chicken walker legs. Oh, you already know what it is. Fucking blast that ass. Blast that ass and ass that blast. Is he moving? Not yet, actually. He's just kind of chilling. soon. Have to reload this one. Somewhat manual. Oh, look at this. Hit us with a mix-up. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're kind of shit in my mouth. Oh my fucking god. I will melee those guys. They were kind of fucking me up. Oh, Jesus. I like how they were kind of like zipping and zagging. Oh my god, I'm kind of lagging a little bit. They were zipping and zagging. Oh, gee, dude's just fucking here. Oh, fuck. All right, all right. You're here too? Jesus. Where'd everyone come from? Oh, button. I think the game is like loading in new dudes constantly. And it's dudes we haven't seen in many runs. Ew. Jesus. Did he slap in Christ? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like surprising amount of lag here. It's like not like an issue yet. Oh, you have a shield? Of course you have a shield. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. It's not like an issue, but it's a little distracting. Like the number of times where it's like, I think it was loading enemies we've not seen at all in this zone. So it was like struggling to like, maybe not struggling, but it was taking a second to bring things in. And it got a little messy. And that was just hard mode. So hard mode doesn't fuck around. This is perhaps indicative of the fact that I need to, two things. Either get good with close range like shotgun builds, or stick with what I know, which is to say, don't do like close range shotgun builds, and either do long range gun or melee. I'm like struggling to adapt to things that I'm not used to. And look at that, we have everything unlocked. We have everything unlocked. At least all these. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. We need one more into Gunblade, one more into Boomerang, and then we'll have everything unlocked. All right. Let's do one more attempt. One more attempt, Zone 3, hard mode. I could lower it down to normal mode like a fucking chump. I just need to be less bad and better equipped and better prepared for that room. Now that we know what's awaiting us, we'll do one more college try. One more college try. It's getting kind of late, but I'm feeling good. Feeling good enough. Good enough to try. Zone 3 is, again, these enemy types they have hands. These enemy types absolutely have hands. They are,
very inviting. Imagine coming to work.
A well-designed way of, like, really upping the ante. After what I thought was me having a really good handle on everything this game had to offer. Up until now, where I was like, oh, I got this fucking game figured out, man. We got that shit downloaded. Zone 3 comes around, it's like, all right, never mind. I have to completely fucking reinvent myself with how I play this game and how I do the builds, because bad guys are like, this first room is not too bad, but next couple rooms after that, it starts to heat up. Hey, give me them glovies. Well, the good news is we don't have to beat Zone 3 tonight. It's a nice to have, but by no means is it required. So there's nothing riding on taking out Zone 3 tonight specifically. But it would be cool. Got gloves, and then I'll immediately replace them with other ones. Stab the monitor. It's a stab-proof monitor. Let's see. Good old-fashioned, slightly fancy pistol. Or shotgun, or Old Faithful. Yeah. It's not glamorous, but it will do. Yes, that's the burst fire one. Ouch. Yeah, so that pretty much confirms that if it's a headshot, they will not spawn. They will not spawn the weird ghost thing. It's only non-headshot kills. Probably includes melee, which again is the problem. There's like enemies that are very well designed to foil against melee boys, which really that encourages like co-op shenanigans if nothing else. That means the melee guy in your party can't just solo everything. It's like you need... There's enemies that they will struggle with, including that turret that explodes into small turrets. Frustratingly effectively. Look how much smoother that went, though. Now that I'm not trying to shoehorn a close-range shotgun build where it doesn't feel right, I'm defaulting to my assault rifle tendencies, and things are already feeling smoother. What a difference it makes to like play into the build that you feel familiar with. But again, I try to like challenge myself, and I try to not to do the same thing over again, because it gets boring just doing the same thing over again for myself and for others. But stick with what you know, man. There's something to be said about that. Go with what you know. These are all good. These are all good. These are all really good. Oddly enough, 20% stagger chance when applying an elemental debuff. If the chance is already 0, if it starts at 0, no, it wouldn't be like, what's the word? Additive? No, it would be additive rather. Killing an enemy for 3 seconds after killing an enemy. Yeah, man, these are all good. I think I will take this one. I tend to use grenades when there's a lot of dudes around. I will take this one. With the assumption that means that now all elemental debuffs have a 20% chance of staggering an enemy, which would be really, really nice. Versus like, oh, if it's at 0, it's like you need like a non-zero number to like begin to bump it up. I'm assuming it's not what they mean.
I don't think that gun.
I will choose to assume that's not what they're getting at. Yes, so grenade kills do not work in that favor. Look how slow these guys approach. You have so much health, bro. I'll just duck. Whoa! Oh, shit. I'm gonna go for the headshot kill. Oh, fuck. I'm bothered by how much health they have, but I do like how you can absolutely juke their ass. Oh, this fucking dude. You can absolutely juke their asses. And their axes. Their axes and their asses. Ouch. Legitimately, it's actually kind of cool. As long as you don't crouch spam. If you crouch spam, they will react accordingly. These guys like tumbling around like they're fucking. Look at these fucking guys like they're think they're like swashbuckler asses over here tumbling around. What kind of rogue multi-classing bullshittery is this? I can say that because that's my favorite kind of D&D archetype to play, is the rogue tumbler. Unwieldy. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's not bad. Damage, rate of fire, reload's kind of gross, but this one's just so reliable. And it fires quicker. Yeah, this one's the fucking goat. I love this thing. We'll need to switch it out eventually because it's not very exciting, but it's fine for now. It could be finer. It's fine. There's short range again. Nah, I'm done with short range. I think aiming is good. That's good for like well, yes, SMG, but also rifles. Maybe long range. I think I'll take this one. Enemies are outlined. That's nice too. Yeah, that's just a good like rifle. Not exactly a range. That's about like, it's like a medium range perk. And it's like consecutive weak point. That's nice. That's really nice. Raging shots get refunded. That's cool too. Grenade can say, yeah, dunce cap for sure. No question. No question.
Fabricate myself.
Secondary shoddy. Let's re-roll. Yeah, not feeling them. Not feeling them. I'll stick with what we got. Stick with what we got for now. A little bit more where that came from. So we can use the radar. This at least tells us ahead of time what we're expecting, what we're dealing with. Ouch. You motherfucker. Motherfucker, I'm trying to kill the dude. You motherfucker. pistol. It's kind of cool. I know no dude's body blocking. That's the worst when there's an invisible dude body blocking that guy. The goddamn waste. It bothers me, damn it. It bothers me that they're very good at, like, when they go for the range shot, they duck down and then launch, and they're very bulbous heads that are large and bulbous. Also, it bums me out those go through walls. They're bulbous heads that are large and bulbous. Are so bulbous, but, like, it's still... Ouch. Their back still... It, like, still goes underneath where their back and shoulders are. So, inevitably, you shoot their back and shoulders instead of the headshots. For those crucial damage points, so it's like just annoying enough to draw you in unless your aiming is extremely precise. Ah, I was hoping he would explode that himself. And he did. The fool. Weak point damage, damage resistance. That one. Anything else I need to pick up? I think we saw everything. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Let us proceed. Let us proceed. Fucking get their asses. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, now you're dead. Clear your head, please. Damn it. That's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. I'm trying to be a good boy. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to get good. Not what I was hoping. You motherfucker. It's a very wide-reaching blade thing that guy's got going on. Like, it reaches very wide, which just makes it kind of what makes it tricky, and it goes through walls. Just very unwieldy.
Let's take a look.
They're coming for me. Well, I mean, that's... They're coming for you. I mean, kind of uninvited, you know, kind of weird. I mean, I guess it's flattering, but, you know, unless it's what you're seeking out, it's kind of weird. Kind of fucking... kind of, you know, kind of gross, right? Someone coming for you, it's like, okay, I mean, that's... You know, thanks, I appreciate that, I guess, but, like, kind of TMI, bro? Like, do that on your own time, bro? Like I'm not gonna control what gets you off, like, whatever, but just, I don't need to hear about it. I don't need to know about these things, man. Just do your own thing, right? Grenade explosion radius, that's nice. Reload speed per kill. 5% per kill, reload, etc. I don't love that one. Grenade explosion radius sounds nice. Let's do that one. We're in the outside one with the shield boys. I'm guessing this is more or less set in stone. The spawns in the story mode. That revealed them for better or for worse. Time to reload. Oh shit, you're melee only. Actually, grenades. Grenades work up as well. Quite fucking kill though. Whoop. Fuck. There we go. There's another one though. Goddamn. Grenade. It does more damage if you say the word. You call out what you're doing. Ouch. Like an anime. Why Captain Falcon says Gundam. Fuck Gundam. Why he says Falcon Punch before he does the thing. Oh my Jesus. Oh boy, this is bad. I'm in a bad place, and I don't mean Florida. I'm in a bad state, and I don't mean Florida. Bonk. Oh fuck. Go titties. These are hard to deal with because they do the shield thing and then they follow it up with gun. Let me. Oh my Christ. I was kind of hoping they would like get close and do some bullshittery. God damn it. I am bothered by how effective this is. It means they never really reveal their weak spot. If they don't have to. Oh, until it's fucking go time. Oh, okay, that was do or die. Like, there's no like safe time to go for the weak spot because when the weak spot is open, it's when they're about to do their big gun attack. And if they got their shield up, they're using their shield range attacks. So yeah, those guys are way scarier than the big shield guys. Got my ass tore up, and again, not in the good kind of way. Got my ass chewed on. Got teeth marks all over the butthole. Just little love bites, except they're wasn't very tender. Plasma or void or man, the armor one's kind of boring, but I feel like I should do the armor one. It's damage. Reduce attack rate or reduce damage. I did void earlier. We'll be more dedicated for the void this time. The safe room at least. Get the spooky black and white vision.
Right.
Full diffuser's good. Yeah, that one's just okay. Next hit. That one's pretty cool, actually. Just don't get hit very often. It's that simple. I will choose to not get hit. More health. Thank you very much. What do I have right now? That's the energy one. Oh. What do I have right now? I wish it would tell me when I hover over. I'll go and get that one. I'll re-roll. God, the shop is just not happening for us tonight. Unfortunate. But I got a good grenade out of it, so that's pretty good. Yeah, we're almost to... It's our second shop, and it's still just giving me grays for weapons, which is kind of unfortunate. I'll save the scrap. We don't have a ton of scrap right now anyway. Oh, it didn't reach him. Damn it. Oh, that's not good. Oh my fucking god, that's not good. This might be the run. The run killer. Oh my fucking god. It just all fell apart so bad. Oh my god, it's all falling apart. That's the fucking run. God damn it, it all just fell. It all fell apart so bad, dude. The explosion from the barrel didn't reach the guy. The fucking shield guy came out of nowhere. Ugh. I just ate dick. Man, I've been humbled. I started off so strong. We got that nightmare run knocked out so, I want to say effortlessly, but it was pretty smooth. But man, I'm getting rolled hard by Zone 3. Zone 3 has got hands. I can't even do hard mode. Can't even do hard mode. At least we got like halfway earlier, but that one just fell apart so quickly. God damn. So I guess we'll have to start with normal mode like a chump. Like a normal mode Andy. That's the thing too. We're so like highly leveled with our meta progression. I can't imagine doing this even in normal mode with a not fully kitted out meta progression loadout under the tech masteries, because we have all this fully maxed out, so we're as juiced up as we can be. And with these, we're almost all of them are maxed out. The only one left is Gunblade, I think. Yeah, Gunblade's the last one. No, that's not true. Well, yeah, Gunblade is the last one. Everything else is fully kitted out, and still we're struggling. My goodness. That's okay. I still had fun. Let's go ahead and call it. I can kind of feel I'm getting kind of tired. Probably not helping my performance if I'm struggling this much. Every day I'm struggling. This was fun. Probably. Let's see. One more. Nah. Again, I can kind of feel I'm getting kind of tired. I should probably wrap it. Tomorrow will most likely be a longer stream anyway, because we're doing multiplayer games with the homies. This will probably be the last time I play this game for a bit. Not because I'm not liking it, but because there's other stuff I would like to get to. And other like dare drop things, and that is most likely the extent of the dare drop stuff we'll be doing for this game for a while, just because I can't take any more dares. That we're maxed out on the dares we can take. So we're probably good there. And I don't suspect there'll be any major dare drop campaigns for this game for a bit. So we'll probably hang this game up for a bit. Unless we are able to do some multiplayer. I would definitely consider squadding up with some homies for some multiplayer for this game. That'd be fun, I think.